folks. It is the MJ Morning Show. MJ and the crew here. Well, part of the crew. Hey, Roxanne, thanks for joining me in the studio. I do appreciate you being here.
Good morning.
At the opening of the show. Yeah.
I'm here.
Can you get a little more of that wheezy sound? Oh, God. Oh, my God. That's Froggy, folks.
I'm here.
Yeah.
I was just running.
Yeah.
You went a little earlier this morning, I see.
No, we're not early. As the music was going, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And I say, hey, MJ Morning Show, Froggy, what do you hear the closing opening music? And you sprinted and now you're wheezing like.
What I did is I forgot my wallet, which had my key pass in it.
Like you've got emphysema or something over here.
And then when I forgot my wallet, that's like, I'm going to be late then. Because I have to walk back to my car and get it. And it kills 30 seconds.
My God.
So I ran.
Yeah, I ran so far away.
My chest hurt.
And welcome, Fester. Glad you could join us as well.
Yeah, me too.
You know, there is a lot of inquiry on something that I promoted yesterday. And I made a very kind of a soft mention during the show yesterday that something was going to potentially occur with Froggy. Now, Froggy, you remember that, right?
Me?
Yes.
Oh, great.
Well, no, during the show.
That was Monday.
That is a question.
Monday you said that.
Okay, that's right. On Monday I said that. On Monday I said something Tuesday or Wednesday.
Great.
You remember that?
I thought you said, yeah, Tuesday. I thought we were going to go over
No.
I thought you forgot about it.
No, I did not. Well, Fester, you remember what I said? I said Tuesday, maybe Wednesday. Do you remember?
I vaguely recall.
All right.
Because you didn't really get into it.
I did not. Like I said, I'm telling you that I was very vague in something that I was mentioning, and that was on Monday's show. But then yesterday, Roxanne is sitting here confused as can be.
I don't even know what I have no idea.
Yeah,
what
you
you're
said it was
talking
going to
about.
possibly piss me off, and that pisses me off. I don't want to be pissed off. Why would you piss me off?
Oh, that's right. That's right. I did say that. So you do remember.
Yeah.
That I said that on Tuesday or Wednesday, something could possibly piss off Froggy.
And I go, am I going to leave the show? And you go, possibly. Great.
And
That's how I want to start my hump day.
Roxanne, you're sitting here. You've got like a deer in the headlights look.
Yeah, it's coming back to me now. I couldn't remember if you said you were going to piss him off or you had a bone to pick with him or something like that.
Yesterday, I recorded this promo, of course, every day right after the morning show. Every day, a little before 10 o'clock, after we finish the show, I record a little 10, 15-second promo on something that's going to happen on tomorrow's show. And usually I give a specific time, 7:30, 7:45, 8 o'clock. Well, yesterday's little promo that I recorded was a little different, and it goes a little something like this. Something could get very uncomfortable very quickly during the MJ Morning Show tomorrow morning. I can't tell you when, so listen to the whole thing here on Q105.
Why piss me off? Why make me angry? Why bother me?
Well, it's sort of like you have it coming.
Oh, really? Do I?
Yeah, it's...
do you want to get Will Smith bitch slapped this morning? Do you want to be my Chris Rock?
Listen, I don't resort to violence, Froggy.
I do, as you well know.
Well, that's the issue. That's the problem with Chris Rock and Will Smith, is that Will Smith should not have let a simple joke and some words turn into a violent physical situation.
Yes.
And that's one of the big problems with the whole Will Smith, Chris Rock matter.
Well, last time you made me angry, you started talking about my personal business, and I decided to leave the program. Are you going to go down that route?
Well,
His professional business, actually.
Yes, my real job.
All right, so, and this radio thing is just, what, a hobby?
I mean, barely.
Barely.
What's right below hobby?
It's like, basically, I'm doing this...
I do it to hang out with Froggy.
Yeah, I do it just to see, really to see Fester. Roxanne.
I got to hang out with Roxanne, Froggy, you maybe for a little bit.
By the way, speaking of Will Smith and Chris Rock, there are some additional elements to the story that have come out. We'll get into those later on during the course of the program today. And yes, something is going to happen during the show that could get maybe a wee bit uncomfortable. And
Well, last time you got uncomfortable with me, everybody called up defending me.
Yeah, that's true.
Is it going to go down this route again?
I mean, listen, I'm all for making members of the show uncomfortable, but it's got to be some level of entertainment. I mean,
What's the payoff?
We're an entertainment-based show, not an uncomfortable-based show.
I think we're more of an uncomfortable-based show.
Really?
Sometimes it's the case.
Sometimes, maybe. But Fester, also, you took your safety into your own hands again. After what you went through yesterday, you decided to risk it?
I've taken some precautions.
Oh, so now you've taken precautions.
Well,
so you think you've mitigated your risk?
I've put a Band-Aid on a gushing wound.
All right, Fester has a gushing wound, and I tell you what, hold on to that thought. Fester's gushing wound and the Band-Aid. Next, here on the MJ Morning Show on Q105. Producer and Fester is a menace on the roads of Tampa Bay. So this was what? Not once, but twice yesterday, and then you risked it again this morning in the dark, driving into the studio? Really?
I didn't have a ton of choices.
Really?
Yes. It was fun.
Real? Well, you could take an Uber. You could call me to come pick you up since you picked me up at my house.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
So
now we're back to making jokes because that'll never happen.
Well, you pass by my house going to work.
Right.
You literally pass by my house. It is 2.5 minutes out of your way to come get me and get off 275 to my place. Whereas if I had to come get you, I'd be driving, 25 minutes each way out of the way,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Correct.
nobody's going to do that
Yeah.
this time of day.
The other direction, right?
All right, so here's what's going on. Why am I declaring Fester an absolute? Hold on, I got to get official here. Hold on, let me juice this up over here. Fester, a menace on Tampa Bay roads. Why the declaration this morning on this?
I've had a lot of things happen to me in cars. Never this. This is the first time this has ever happened.
Dude, let me just preface this whole conversation right now with, when are you going to buy yourself a new car? You did order your wife the Tesla, is that correct?
We did, yeah.
So you ordered the model eggplant? What is it called? The one that's...
No, the zucchini.
What-
The
what-
zucchini.
You're a Tesla owner?
Well-
No, I'm a Tesla order owner.
He's a Tesla orderee. Now, when is your... Now, which Tesla did you order again for Allison, your wife?
The Y, which is...
Well, I would have to ask the question,
say
why?
why.
Why did you do that?
Why?
Why?
Why? Why?
Obviously, this means we have to make the honk whatever we want, right?
Well, it's going to be... I have a bunch of sounds that I've picked.
Oh, cool.
I will
Queued
cons-
up some good ones.
I will consult with you, Froggy.
Cool.
I
I'm
will
ready.
have the only vomit car. I will have the people screaming in horror car.
Well, allegedly, with a Tesla, you can download whatever noise you want your horn to be, right?
Yeah, that's what we're saying.
Allegedly, I heard it from you. Allegedly,
Didn't your dad do it?
No, he has a Tesla. But
No, my dad didn't do it. We talked about my dad had just bought a Tesla. Maybe I should go over and just secretly download some crazy noise into his horn so when he pushes his horn and see if my dad notices.
the vomit one would be funny, like Fester
But I
said.
say, if
Oh, yeah.
if this goes through to where it's actually in my driveway, you guys can put whatever sound.
So,
Get out of the way!
somebody cuts off Fester's wife. She hits the horn. That's the noise that comes out. Oh, man, I got a whole soundboard of crap we can stick in your
Yeah.
Oh
thing.
my Jesus!
What?
Oh,
Yeah, the Oprah sounds are good.
Wendy Williams.
That's the best one. Oh, what happened to it?
I like that clip
Hey,
at the end too.
Coop, have we figured out why all of our audio bites have this stupid click on the end after the wide orbit update? My God, what are we going to do about this?
Engineering came in and was like in here for like an hour and a half yesterday, so I thought they fixed it.
No, they did. Listen, this is Wendy Williams with her burp fart. And there's
And
a
a click.
There's a click
You're
at the
literally stopping the cassette player.
end.
Yeah.
Oh, that one doesn't have it.
Yeah, see, that's the weird part is they don't all have it.
Hang on.
Oh,
no.
ew, that was
Yes.
aggressive.
We got one there. Hang on.
Fester.
Okay, that one doesn't have it. Let's see. How about this one?
What happened?
I like that as a horn.
Oh, what happened?
What happened?
Hit that. All right, here's what happened with Fester's vehicle yesterday. Fester, tell the story.
All right, so yesterday was my dental day. I had to get my teeth cleaned.
Wow, you go to the dentist, but you don't go to the doctor? That's odd.
Yeah, it is odd, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't
Fester will not see a physician, but Fester will go to the dentist.
That's very weird.
I use my teeth every day, so you know.
Yeah.
And I
Okay.
appreciate that.
I just don't understand
Getting
why
so
you wouldn't go
close.
see a doctor, but you're taking care of your teeth like you care about them.
That's
Okay.
a good point.
Interesting.
Well, I don't floss, so I figure somebody has to do it.
Oh.
So I went there for my biannual flossing.
Okay.
And
Also, do you remember, I don't know, a couple of years back, there was that story that were we on the air already where the story came out that new guidance that you really don't need to floss? And I
Yeah,
was like,
we've talked about that.
yeah, and
That's impossible.
a story came out a couple of years ago that you really didn't need to floss, and it makes no sense. It's so counterintuitive. What? So you have food stuck in your teeth and you shouldn't floss it out? I mean,
Just leave it.
That just doesn't make any sense.
No, and your gums are like tied to your heart health somehow. So you absolutely need to floss.
I heard you can power rinse your mouth, and it does the same thing as
I don't
flossing.
get it. Anyway, Fester.
Anyway, so I go
Fester
there.
goes to the dentist.
She pulls out like a ribeye steak worth of stuff from my
Oh,
teeth.
Fester Fester goes all the way down to Sarasota because, of course, our official dental expert here on the MJ Morning Show is Dr. Childers. And Fester and the family have had a long-term relationship with Dr. Childers. So Fester goes down to Dr. Childers for the teeth cleaning.
In Sarasota, which I travel 80 miles to go
Yeah,
get my
for
teeth cleaned.
real.
Well, anyway, I go down there. Everything's great. I go back into my car, start up to leave. Battery's dead. The battery's never been dead before in my Lincoln.
In the parking lot. By the way, I've been in that parking lot because remember, Dr. Childers, he pulled out my wisdom tooth.
Yeah, that's right.
I had a wisdom tooth. I now have only 31 teeth in my mouth when I used to have, for 55 years, I had, well, I guess I wasn't born with my wisdom teeth, but for a good portion of my life, I had all 32 teeth in my mouth, but one of my wisdom tooth cracked in the back, so it had to be pulled out. All right, so you come out after you're cleaning, your car is...
Not even that.
Like, how about that?
No, you won't even get a click.
Oh, did you... Nothing?
Silence.
You didn't even get the...
No, because that means the battery's working and something else is failing.
Gotcha. All right.
Nothing.
Nothing.
So
Zero.
I'm thinking, oh, nuts.
Okay.
My State Farm app, my insurance, has roadside assistance. I punch up on the State Farm app. Within 40 minutes, a guy's there to jump the car.
We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
That's farmers.
That's farmers.
We
Okay, all right.
are farmers.
What's the dude's name that shows up in the what's that?
J.K. Simmons or
Jake from State Farm.
Jake. Jake from State Farm. Did he show up?
No, not the new Jake. The old Jake showed up in khaki pants.
The one who got screwed.
Wearing khakis. So he shows up, and Larry from Larry's car jumping in Largo. Larry showed up.
Hold on. Larry from Largo shows up in Sarasota?
I'm sorry. Larry's... I got caught up on the L's. Larry has like a car.
Obviously, you're inventing geographic locations now.
Larry has like a car service. It's like Larry's car service.
Okay, so Larry's car service shows up down in Sarasota.
And Larry actually shows up.
Okay, and
I'm Larry.
It's about it. Super guy jumps the car.
Right.
I get back on the road.
So the car did start after Larry jumped it. Larry, not from Largo.
No, I'm sorry.
Okay.
I slip him a 10. I'm like, hey, Larry. Thanks for coming out.
Oh, you hooked him up.
All right.
So I hit the road. Make it to 75, heading northbound, heading home.
I-75 northbound out of Sarasota, heading back to Hillsborough County in Tampa. And
Exit 220.
exit 220.
State Road 64.
Yep.
I'm about 2 miles from the exit. All power dies in my
Oh,
car.
my God.
I'm
Like
75.
your steering power. and your,
75 miles an hour. Well, I mean, my steering power, it's not like my car, made a sharp left turn. I just lost all my power steering.
My
I lost the
God.
brakes.
That's dangerous, dude.
yeah.
All 12-volt power as far as like the windows or the radio, all that stuff was out.
My
I
God.
had nothing. I was
Nothing.
a rolling corpse down the road.
Dude.
All right, so what happens now?
I make it to the exit.
So you're able to get off the road? Or just your car came to a stop like on the exit ramp on the side?
That's how it worked out.
Gotcha.
I'm
All right.
barreling 75 miles an hour. I lose power. I roll for a while. I make it to the right lane, and then I get like 30 miles an hour. I'm like, I'm a menace on this interstate. I get on the shoulder and I ride it out. And MJ, this is the first exit I've ever been to in Florida that has an emergency stopping area.
Really? I saw that in the picture you sent me.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right.
It's where the Costco is in
What?
Bradenton. Yeah, I was like, this is amazing. This is the best place in the world.
What happens next?
Call a road ranger. Road ranger comes out and gives me.
How do you call the road ranger? It's a pound something or
pound
other?
347.
Right.
It's highway patrol.
Oh, highway patrol.
And
All right.
I looked it up on my phone.
Okay.
It said that, and I call highway patrol answers.
How
and
long did it take for, you always see these cars on the side of the road where people need help and the road ranger's there and you're like, oh, look at that poor individual. Oh, man.
Yeah.
God, I feel so bad for them. They're all schlubbed up good on the side of the road.
Yeah,
The
nobody
road-
felt bad for me. They're
Right.
just looking like, who's this big lard guy here that's lounging around in his Lincoln on the side of the road?
How long did it take for the road ranger to show up?
30 minutes?
Not bad.
Yeah, not
Right.
bad.
No-
Super nice guy.
Yep.
Comes out, has the jump plug in right in the front of his car,
Yep.
jumps my vehicle. I'm back on the road. I tell him, I go, yeah, I just had this jumped. I lost all power. He's like, you don't have a battery issue. You got a mechanical issue. So I think it's my alternator. I think the
Okay,
Duh.
so nothing has happened to fix the car since you drove it again this morning?
Okay, so I'm waiting for the battery to abruptly die again.
Yeah, so you get back on the road with a car that goes dead on I-75 while you're driving 75?
It's the car I have.
I
So
realize that.
I'm driving everywhere at like 50 miles an hour on the interstate. I'm always in the slow lane. If I need to pull over, I pull over. And now I have a jumper box in my
Right.
car. Gets me back on the road anytime.
All right, so you were able to get home from the from the second jump. You were able to get home to
What a pain.
Yeah, this sounds like a
I
real
made it home.
patchwork way to get to work.
you were able to get from State Road 64 on I-75 to Lutz.
Yes, L.A.
Wow.
So I'm
And then you drive the car into work this morning at 5 o'clock in the morning. It's dark out.
I have an alternator appointment this evening.
Oh, my God. Fester, get rid of the car. It's a 20... How many years? It's almost
a classic.
It's almost a 20-year-old Lincoln Town car. It's a 2004.
It'll be 19 this model year.
So
You got to keep it till it's 20.
Oh my
Seriously.
God, Fester, get yourself a new flipping car.
No, I'm never getting a new car.
We'll take
Now it's-
Allison's when the Tesla comes in.
To the point where he can't.
I can't believe you drove in this morning knowing that you broke down twice already yesterday, and it's 5 o'clock in the morning coming in for the show. All right, we'll get into this later on. That's just irresponsible, dude. All right, speaking of irresponsible, I got a big pile of morons in the news, and we'll get to it next on the MJ Morning Show here on Q105.
Is that where the Walmart issues take place?
It is. It's a Walmart like magnet for problems, and it seems that Walmart has incidents every hour on the hour in Winter Haven. I don't know what the story is. Now, this one is not Walmart. This happens to be another well-established business, a Florida-founded business, and I'm talking about Publix.
Okay.
A Florida guy here in the area, so Winter Haven, has been ID'd, and he's wanted in the pummeling of a 73-year-old guy outside of a Publix in Winter Haven.
All right. I see that he's turned himself in.
Yeah, so that's the update.
Okay.
The update is the guy has turned himself in.
I wouldn't want to get pummeled by him.
Let me give you he looks like, I don't know, what he looks like some kind of a scary wrestler dude, doesn't he?
Totally.
My God. All right, let me give you the background on the story here that Winter Haven police had identified the guy Monday who they wanted because he attacked a 73-year-old guy in a Publix parking lot, and it was captured on video. I mean, this is a beatdown. This is horrific. The 73-year-old guy is on the ground, and this guy is standing over him, just continuing to pummel. What is going on here? So in a Facebook post, the Winter Haven police said authorities were searching for Donald Ray Walker of Indian Lake Estates, which is an unincorporated part of Polk County. Now, according to the warrant issued by the Winter Haven police, they had video, which was on Saturday, of a man attacking another man who happened to be this 73-year-old Publix shopper. I mean, shopping at Publix is supposed to be a pleasure.
Not a pummel.
We're shopping as a pummel. That just doesn't have a good ring to it.
Listen, this has nothing to do with Publix.
Oh, it has
right?
Zero. No, this has nothing to do with Publix whatsoever. This is a guy, a 73-year-old guy, just going to Publix to get some business done, and then in the parking lot, this wacko, Donald Ray Walker, 43 years old, attacks this guy. So cops identified him. They issued a warrant for him. And this is nuts.
Not cool, dude.
The dude attacked the 73-year-old guy who was just walking out of the Publix store at Southeast Plaza, which is along Cypress Gardens Boulevard. And, of course, along Cypress Gardens Boulevard, that's also exactly where the Walmart is, where it seems that there's like an incident there every day. Man, what is it with Winter Haven? Why is Winter Haven turning into a crazy magnet for crazy stories?
Well, Winter Haven City Council had a meeting several months ago, and they wanted to be more like Largo.
Oh, really?
They're competing with Largo.
The vision of the future of Winter Haven.
The cop said that Walker drove by the man quickly in a pewter-colored Ford F-250. And the older man yelled at the driver. Probably something like, slow down. You're in a parking lot. Stop driving so fast.
Slow down.
Apparently, the driver, this Walker dude, slams on the brakes of his F-250, gets out. They have an argument.
That's why you don't yell.
Then the truck drove away.
That's why you carry. You carry.
Why, you're going to shoot the guy?
Yeah, guy's charging after me. As soon as he lays one punch, boom.
Oh, wow.
This is crazy. So they had two altercations. They yell. They had some words. Then the guy takes off. Then the guy went to the exit where the truck was heading, and the driver stopped. And police said the driver of the truck, this Walker guy, got out and started punching the guy incessantly.
Jeez.
So they had two little parking lot encounters. The second one was the one that was the big
in the beat
was
down.
the beat down, the smackdown, absolutely. And Walker also smashed the guy's cell phone on the ground, so he couldn't even call for help. His cell phone was spiked on the ground and smashed to bits.
Did he also smash his life alert?
The condition of the victim, the condition of the 73-year-old guy, as of the last thing that I saw, had not been released. But if you look at the video from the public's surveillance camera, my God, this guy was just wailing repeatedly on this elderly man in the Publix parking lot. What are you doing?
Lucky you lived.
I mean, he's really, really outmatched. That's a pretty big dude.
They identified Walker as the culprit, the suspect, I should say. And then, Fester, the update is that this Walker turned himself in.
Yeah, he's in custody right now. There's a new mug shot of his doughboy face. 43-year-old Don Walker turned himself into Polk County Jail this morning, which was yesterday morning.
He looks a little less scary when he's clean shaven.
Oh, what a pout he has on.
Donald Ray Walker.
I like to beat up old people.
This guy's going to jail. No, he's going to prison.
How'd nobody jump in and try to help the old man?
This guy is going to prison, and typically the difference between jail and prison is jail is typically less than a year. Prison is 365 or longer.
Right. So in prison you can have longer term relationships.
Yeah, this guy, Donald Ray Walker, is going to prison.
Yeah, Froggy, come here. Watch the whole video.
I would have a issue. I don't believe in being a third party involved myself in this kind of stuff.
Oh, you don't believe in being a good Samaritan and helping somebody out?
No, I don't.
If I saw this, I wouldn't just drive by.
What would you do?
What if the guy has a gun? Are you prepared for that?
What if I have a gun?
Okay, you are prepared for that.
Okay, all right. But listen,
I take those courses.
That is the last thing you want to do.
I take active protection courses,
However,
and you're not supposed to get involved in third-party altercations.
Well, however, if you feel that somebody else's life is in jeopardy, that is one of the...
I would have problems not getting involved, I guess.
If you're witnessing somebody in a life-threatening situation, that could be a justifiable use of force.
Let me see.
Listen, also, there's a lot of respect in being a good witness and getting an accurate thing of what happened. So he pulls up in his truck, right?
God.
Then here comes the chubby young guy, and he punches the old man once.
Chubby young guy. He's 43 years old.
Compared to the other guy who's
huge.
73.
All right.
Okay, he punches him once.
The whippersnapper.
Yeah, so then the old man...
Oh, man, he's out of it.
Almost whippersnapped the 73-year-old's neck.
He punches the old man once, and then the old man, boom, there's the first punch. He walks back to his car. The old man comes after him again, and verbally, hey, you son of a bitch, I'm going to tell everybody. And then the guy turns around just
and
lays
just
into
starts
him.
wailing on him.
2,
And
3,
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, that guy right there should be
9.
helping.
And then there's a pretty
Big guy.
pretty big guy that's across the parking lot
watching.
just
Yeah,
watching.
just watching.
Why isn't that guy running to help this guy out?
Or like get on your phone and start calling someone.
Guy's
That's
just standing
weird.
there. It is.
Listen, the guy's a good witness.
Anyway, the Winter Haven police, they've got the guy in custody. He did turn himself in, and what a piece of garbage.
Yeah. If anybody's looking for a really great Facebook follow, Winter Haven Police Department. They put up a lot of crazy stuff.
Especially lately, it just seems that they're a nonstop conveyor belt of just crazy crap. Hey, speaking of septuagenarians, right? Septuagenarian, 70 and older, septuagenarian.
That sounds right.
73-year-old hit and pummeled in the Publix parking lot in Winter Haven, and the perp is in custody. And then what about this? A 71-year-old pickleball enthusiast.
I love pickleball.
Well, that's a whole different thing. Pickleball, apparently is like this huge craze across the country right now.
Yeah.
It's been for several years in the geriatric community.
What?
Let's go play pickleball.
So explain pickleball, Froggy. What the hell is pickleball?
They have this where my kids play golf. They have like a pickleball course.
Well, what is it?
And it's like tennis, but it's on a smaller course, and it's used with a bigger ball, and the rackets are smaller, and it's easier.
So
it's easier than tennis. It's not
like-
as much running.
It's like a mini tennis court.
It's like a mini tennis court, yeah. And you just hit it back and forth, and you're like, this is fun, pickleball, yay. And
Well-
the rackets are small, and the courts are small, and it's fun.
Listen to what happened to a 71-year-old pickleball fan out in Denver, Colorado. Arslan Gurney, or Gunny.
I wish it was Gurney.
No, it's Arslan Gunny, G-U-N-E-Y. This guy is in a whole lot of trouble. Last week, he was arrested for felony criminal mischief for allegedly defacing a gym floor at one of the city's Department of Parks and Recreation facilities. And if convicted, this guy could face up to 3 years in prison.
How old is he?
71 years old.
He may not have 3 years.
The Denver, yes, he does.
I'm going to die in prison because of my pickleball.
He's not that old.
The Denver Parks Department also has banned Gunny from its facilities and demanding that he pay close to $10,000 to cover the cost of the vandalism. What did he do? He used a Sharpie. He used a permanent marker to draw small squares around pre-existing black X marks made by a parks employee to mark out a pickleball course. He says it's a horrible misunderstanding. He immediately apologized. Apparently, some of the markings had worn off, so he was trying to remark the pickleball court to effectively play the game.
Okay.
And
So what's so bad about that? It
they-
seems like he was trying to help.
they've arrested him.
Okay.
It seems like it's anything goes in Denver, and that they get mad about that. You can eat gummies, you can do whatever you want, but you can't draw on a pickleball court.
Don't you deface a gym floor.
Listen, you just use some Formula 409 or whatever. You just get the marker off. It's not going to come off.
That's how McDonald's was invented, on a tennis court. Haven't you seen the movie? They're drawing out all the.
It was taped out, yeah.
Then Ray Kroc got arrested.
All right. We have breaking news, MJ, from Denver.
Yeah, is there an update on this from last night?
According from the Denver DA,
Yeah.
the old user will not face charges.
Oh my God! Oh, thank God! So that we have an update on the story. So thank you, Fester, for the update. Because the last story that I had was this guy could face 3 years in prison for using a Sharpie to mark the pickleball court because the markings had worn off.
Some really overzealous policing in Denver when you arrest the old man for a Sharpie infraction.
Well, they should have their own pickleball courts.
I mean, this guy didn't have a whole case full of spray paint. He wasn't tagging crap like he was some kind of a spray paint vandal.
I have
He
a
had
game tomorrow morning.
He had a little. I wonder if it was a black Sharpie or if it was an El Marco
It was a black Sharpie. I saw a picture of the vandalism.
but it could have been an El Marco. Are you sure it was a Sharpie? Was the Sharpie actually taken into evidence?
You should have used blue painter's tape.
That's
taped it off.
Exactly.
That's what I would have done.
All right. Did you see where he's retired from?
Yeah, the guy's actually retired from the Denver Parks and Recreation.
Oh, then he knew what he was doing.
The guy actually was retired.
It was a
from-
beautification.
Or he's just trying to set the course for this pickleball deal. Oh, my God. But I know that I've read and I've seen that pickleball's like all the freaking craze right
It's
now.
awesome. I'll kick your ass at pickleball.
Oh, okay, fine, great.
Here's the MJ Morning Show Pickleball League, sponsored by Q105 and Insure.
But wait a minute. Pickleball, it's not just old folks, right? It's
Hold on.
or is it more old folks than young folks?
It's older than 40.
If you like tennis and you're older and you don't want to run as much, you
All
play pickleball.
Hold on, MJ. I didn't see he worked for Parks and Recreation. I saw that he worked as an engineer for Vlasic Pickles.
No, I saw that.
Is that a joke?
That would be ironic.
Arslan Gurney.
Is that a joke?
No. According to Reason.com, Arslan Gurney worked as an engineer for Vlasic Pickles. In retirement, he became an avid pickleball enthusiast.
I saw that he had some kind of a job with Parks and Recreation as well. So
Give me a Vlasic.
and then he worked for Vlasic Pickles also.
That's so funny.
My-
Like his worlds
my
collided.
God,
Maybe that's not true.
that can't be true. I saw that he worked for the city of Denver at some point.
Fast
All
is a
right.
bad fashion.
That's
joke.
just a crazy, crazy freaking story. You know, a Sharpie could land you in prison for 3 years. Give me a break. All right, 6:52. It's the MJ Morning Show. I do have another pile of early morons in the news. Oh, and we've got to play that audio of that massive pileup in Pennsylvania. We played it late in the show yesterday. We have got to play this again. Folks, you have got to hear the audio of a massive highway pileup in the snow and ice in Pennsylvania. If you haven't heard this, this is crazy. And it's next on the MJ Morning Show here on Q105. 105, MJ and the crew at 7 o'clock exactly here on a Wednesday. Coop, you also took a call about, 10 minutes before the start of the show today. Is that correct?
Yeah. He was ready. Well,
go ahead.
I was just going to. Sorry.
Speak. Go ahead.
Sorry. He was
what are you, distracted in there?
There's a lot going on. But
all right.
Yeah, he called 10 minutes before the show, and he was calling somebody out.
All right. We had a listener call the program 10 minutes before the start of the program. So the show starts at 6 a.m. Guy calls at about 5:50 a.m., and I'm in the studio. I'm just laying out all my prep and papers and getting all organized here. It's like, like I'm putting out all the sliced veggies on the prep area at Subway or something, Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'm just prepping up good in here. And then I see the phone is ringing, and I see Coop picks up the phone. I'm like, hey, who's calling at, 5:50 in the morning? And then Coop says, we have a listener that just called out a member of the show. So hold on. We'll get to that in just a moment. First, though, I wanted to play this again. I wanted to play this for the early crowd. What time was this yesterday? This was later in the show, right?
It might have been the last segment or two of the show.
I don't think it was the last segment, but it was toward the end of the show yesterday. And the video and the audio, obviously, we can play the audio on the radio, and, of course, we can put the video up on our website at mjmorningshow.com. And, hey, are we close to getting, for MJTV, the ability to put the videos? When we talk about something, we need to be able to put the videos on MJTV. Coop,
It's not possible.
Where is that?
I don't know if we can do that with this system, to be quite honest.
I was told you can't.
Why can't we?
Well,
Because you can't.
Well, I think it was a $300 system, but that
It's actually $220.
yeah, I mean,
It was on sale.
It was on sale at Sweetwater.
for $220. But this is insane. The audio is crazy. It is the dash cam video that recorded audio and video of a massive pileup on Interstate 81 up in Pennsylvania. It was this was Monday, and it was snowing. It was icy. Visibility sucked. So what do? Of course, you drive close to highway speed. No, you don't. I don't know why these people were driving so fast with the road conditions so horrifically bad. I can't figure out why.
Well, you say you get mad at people that drive bad like that in rain. You say, don't drive so slow in the rain.
So fast.
Hold on. What
No, I know what he's saying. He's saying that people who put on their lights or their hazard lights in the rain and drive slow, get mad at people like that.
Well, yeah, maybe you should.
So how can you get mad at them for driving slow through hazardous conditions?
Hold on,
These people are driving fast.
You're saying everything opposite.
No.
No. Yes, you're saying everything opposite. People were.
You're saying in those bad conditions, you're saying slow down.
Yes.
In rainy conditions, you're saying drive normal.
I never said that.
I've heard you say it.
I've heard you
Hold
say
on.
that.
Wait a sec.
Oh, you're blinking lights. You're driving all slow. Just when it's raining, just go.
Well, that's true.
Yes.
Well, how is that?
You drive according to the conditions. Just because it's raining doesn't mean you have to go 45 in a 70 on I-75 with your flashers on in the left lane.
All right, the big factor nobody's talking about, Froggy, is visibility. All right, if you can see in the rain, you can go at speed safely. And you can go at speed safely in the snow if you
can't
can
always see in the
rain.
Not always.
Not always.
If the roads are slick, you probably do not want to drive the speed limit or above.
I think I made my point.
If you're on snowy roads. But listen, with any weather conditions and driving, you drive appropriately per the conditions. The point is, it is crystal clear that people were driving too fast up in Pennsylvania with the snowy roads. And the video is just insane. There is a guy who is standing next to his car that got smashed, and then here comes another vehicle barreling in, and it smashes into his car. This car spins around like a top, and this guy leaps out of the way with an inch to spare. The audio is so damn dramatic, I wanted to replay it again.
This is ridiculous. It's snow and fog mixed together, and it made the visibility down to zero. And watch out! Oh, God! Damn! My car is gone! I need to get all my out of my car, but it's too dangerous. And this on fire. Oh, look at that! I need to get the off the road. Damn! This is crazy.
Oh, it's from a movie.
My car. No.
It is absolute mayhem. You see the Allstate commercials?
Yeah.
You know, be protected from mayhem. This is mayhem. So there is dash cam video that is unbelievable. There is cell phone video that is unbelievable. The audio that you're hearing is from cell phone video of one of the motorists that got into a wreck. He's out of his car. He's on the side of the road, and he is videoing with his cell phone what's going on as vehicles keep driving too fast down the interstate with no visibility, and they come out of this like foggy snow blur, and then they're smashing into all the other vehicles. You see a tractor trailer that rolls through and just bashes and creams another tractor trailer and throws the tractor trailer cab like 100 feet. And then there's a guy standing literally right next to maybe a Chevy Impala or something, or whatever that is. And this guy gets missed by an inch, 1 freaking inch. The video is insane. If you go to mjmorningshow.com, take a look at it. We had this up yesterday, but I wanted to play the audio because it is so intense. This guy just got smashed. He's out of his car. He's on the side of the road. He's rolling video on his phone.
This is ridiculous. It's snow and fog mixed together, and it made the visibility down to 0. And oh, watch out, watch out. Oh, God. Damn. My car is gone.
It is gone.
I need to get all my out of my car, but it's too dangerous. And this on fire. Oh, look at that.
You hear that? So cars were catching fire. There was like an inferno. Multiple cars and trucks were ablaze.
Well, all these tractor trailers are smashing each other full of fuel, full of diesel fuel.
Or
It's
whatever.
like a scene out of a Marvel movie.
It is.
The
It's
sound design is amazing.
I'm telling
Yeah.
you, this. You're right. This ought to win a Sound Design Academy Award.
It's so cool sounding and
And
horrific,
the Oscar
I need to
goes
get
to.
off the road.
though. Listen to that.
Damn. This is crazy. My car. No.
He's hilarious.
Oh,
Dude.
my
That guy is hilarious.
Okay, is it me or is there like a laughter in his voice?
Oh, he's
Yeah,
just like
I hear that.
shocked.
I mean, what else do you do?
And you got to see the guy that was next to the Chevy that gets smashed at full speed by another car, and this thing spins around like a centrifuge and misses the guy. This thing would have pulverized the guy or flung him through the air 100 feet if he would have been hit by this car, and he gets away by 1 inch. All right, the video is all up at mjmorningshow.com. That's mjmorningshow.com. It is crazy. All right, Coop, where's Coop?
Coop.
Coop, you there?
He's on the phone.
All right, Coop. Oh, you're on the phone? Who you talking there, Coop?
Coop.
Coop?
Hello, sorry, I'm back.
Dude, you are like distracted this
He
morning.
was on a phone call.
He's working in there. He's doing
I
exactly
know,
what
no,
you want him to be doing.
Coop, you just seem a little disheveled this morning.
I'm getting everything's under control. We're good.
What is wrong?
Nothing's wrong. Nothing's wrong.
I just seem disheveled. All right, this morning at 5:50, I'm in the studio. I'm the only one here. I'm setting up just, little piles of my junk for the show, and I see the phone rings. You pick up the phone, and then you talk to somebody for a few minutes. Then you roll into the studio, and you fill me in on what the call was about. And somebody called up 10 minutes before the start of the show today to call out a member of the program. Coop, would you like to fill us in on the deets?
So his name was Kyle,
Kyle.
and he was from Temple Terrace.
Kyle
And-
from Temple Terrace.
Yep, he calls in 10 minutes before the show, and he's like, "Hey, I have a problem with Froggy
Oh,
because 36 days ago he promised something, and we haven't seen it be fulfilled yet."
I love this. All right. So a guy
promised
calls
something?
a guy calls 10 minutes before showtime calling out Froggy, and he had specifically 36 days ago.
What a weirdo.
All right, and what did this caller actually say that Froggy was supposed to do 36 days ago.
He said he was supposed to get Channing Tatum on the
God,
show.
I'm so tired.
Yeah,
of this.
I don't think
This is
Froggy
lame.
promised.
I'm so tired of hearing about this.
Here's the deal.
Oh my God.
I gave Froggy an assignment 36 days ago. What was the movie? Can you look up the movie? I don't know if it's
The Lost City.
Okay. The Lost City is a new movie that came out with Channing Tatum and Sandra Bullock. Who else is in this thing?
Daniel Radcliffe.
Harry Potter.
Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, Brad Pitt's in it. too.
Brad Pitt's in it, but Chan's on the poster. What's this world coming to?
Brad Pitt's in the thing,
Yeah.
as well as Harry Potter.
Yeah.
This is
Is Ron Weasley in it?
I said to Froggy,
What's the manifesto?
I said, Froggy, this would be a perfect opportunity for you to get your old high school pal Channing Tatum on the show. There's a new movie coming out. You can promote the movie, Channing. Come on. We'll talk about our old days. Folks, if you don't realize this, Channing Tatum, the actor, he went to Tampa Catholic.
Okay.
He went to school with Froggy at Tampa Catholic. Now, back in the day, Channing Tatum didn't know Froggy is Froggy, but Michael Kuzmano.
Wait a minute.
Who?
I mean, come on, man. Tear down the fifth wall.
So I asked you just to make the move, get a hold of Channing Tatum's mother, get a hold of Channing, get him on the show. Let's talk about, hey, do you remember Froggy? What was he like back in high school?
Okay, you just said get a hold of Channing Tatum's number or mother. How many of your high school friends do you still stay in contact with their moms and have their mom's numbers?
But I'm trying to think of ways that Channing Tatum still has local contacts, and Froggy, I'm sure he does. Why? I asked you, hey, listen, it makes sense. He's got this movie. Get Channing Tatum on. That was apparently 36 days ago.
All right, Kyle has some issues, man. Seriously, I don't know if we should spend this much time talking about Kyle's obsession with Froggy on getting people on the show. Seriously, Kyle.
Well, Kyle's on the phone if you want to talk to him.
He's the last person I want to talk to.
I don't think Froggy promised to do it.
Yeah, I think it's stupid.
Wait a minute. I never said promise.
Kyle said promised.
We'll talk to Kyle. I gave Froggy an assignment 36 days ago, apparently, to get Channing Tatum on, and you didn't lift a freaking finger.
Of course not, because I don't want to talk to that bum.
What? Why do you?
Why would I?
Are you that insulted and offended that he's forgotten his lowly Tampa Catholic high school friends?
It's fine. He can forget his friends that carried him when he had no idea what he wanted to do with his life.
Yes.
Motivated him.
Oh, good looking.
Oh, you motivated him to be a Hollywood star?
Yeah, he thought my radio career was going really great, and he said, I want to do something in entertainment. And I said, you'll never make it, dude. You suck.
All right. Hey, let me grab Kyle. Hey, Kyle in Temple Terrace, welcome to the MJ Morning Show. Hi.
Hey, MJ. I'm from Temple, Texas. I grew up in Wesley Chapel.
Oh, Temple, Texas.
Oh, my bad.
Hey, Coop, you said he was from Temple Terrace.
I don't even know where Temple, Texas is.
I mean, if somebody
You
says
don't
I'm from...
have to know. It's okay.
Yeah,
It's Chip and Joanna territory. So anyway.
He's calling from Texas, not Florida. All right, Kyle, what's the gig? What's the story?
Anyway, I want to stand corrected because I went through the archives on Spotify and I went through and listened. You gave Froggy the task of getting Channing Tatum on the show on January 27th, 2022, which was 62 days ago.
Oh, 62?
Not 36. 62
Wow.
days ago. You
62?
gave him 30 days.
You're such a rat.
Wow.
Kyle.
Okay, so back in January, I said to Froggy, I'll give you 30 days, get Channing Tatum on the show. Wait a minute. You literally have the time to go back through the archives of the MJ Morning Show podcasts?
I do. I listen to the podcast every single day. I'm freaking committed. I deliver pizzas. If I don't listen to your podcast, I will go insane with our idiot customers.
Wait a second.
That's good.
So, who do you deliver? Well, maybe you shouldn't
Don't say who he works for now.
Don't say who you work for because I don't want you to get in trouble. So what do your customers do that make them idiots?
Not tipping, usually.
Oh, that sucks, especially in this day and age. You deliver a stack of pies and you don't get a tip?
No, yeah, usually. It's a low-income housing sometimes that does that.
It
It's not
sucks.
a big deal. Anyway, so I want to say that if Froggy does not get Channing Tatum in 7 days, he needs to give me that Surface Pro 8 that Dan the laptop man
What?
gave
Are you
yesterday
nuts?
to me.
He's
I got my
laying down.
girlfriend a Surface Pro 8 for Christmas, and she loves the thing, and I can't even use it. It's so awesome. I want one so bad.
By the way, folks, if you don't know what happened, it was sort of, 7 o'clock yesterday morning that actually his name is Don. Roxanne, why did you change his name from Dan to Don?
His name's not.
I mean, why did you change his name from Don to
because
Dan?
I like to give people anonymity if they so choose.
Roxanne, you got to cut that crap.
Roxanne, we were calling him Dan off the air.
We're calling him Dan all morning long.
I'm like, nice to meet you, Dan. He's like,
You knew the guy's name was Don, and you told us his name was Dan.
I did.
All right, you got to cut that
Why
crap.
do you
All right,
do that?
all right, look. All right, Roxanne.
I don't want to show them my cards.
Roxanne, I need. Hold on. Hey, Kyle, hang on.
Hold
Kyle,
on,
stop.
Kyle. It's not the damn
Stop.
Kyle show.
Stop. Hey, Kyle, stop a minute. All right, Roxanne, you got to stop that crap. Of you like thinking you're protecting something, you just stop it. We do a wide open show. If the guy's name is Don,
I like to keep things close to my vest.
Stop it. I'm telling you, please. I don't want to yell at you, but we were calling the guy Dan all day.
oh my gosh, how awkward
and
now.
His name is Don.
Yeah,
and he gave us free stuff.
Yeah, he gave us $1,000 worth of computers each.
Here's the deal. It turned out that after the fact, I found out Roxanne knows Don through a friend.
Yes.
And for whatever reason, didn't want to reveal his name was Don.
I wanted to protect his identity.
Roxanne,
You knew this guy the whole time?
Even Kyle is shocked.
Roxanne, there's no reason to protect the guy's identity. He wants to give you a laptop because your laptop broke and half the keys weren't working. That's how this whole thing started. Roxanne's laptop broke. And the whole middle row of keys from the top row all the way down, a whole chunk of letters don't work. You push the button, no letters happen. So Roxanne was not able to respond to texters. So Don, the IT laptop computer expert guy, calls up and says, hey, I got a brand new LG Graham laptop computer. I want to give it to Roxanne.
Yeah, this computer's awesome.
And Roxanne's already got the thing up and running. So Roxanne says, oh, yeah, this listener named Dan, when in fact you knew the guy's name was Don.
Yeah, I changed one little letter.
That's so weird.
That's even worse, Roxanne.
Because we're calling him Dan the Computer Man.
I mean, if you would have called him Squiggy, we would have known it was a funny name. But we're off by one letter. Hey, nice to meet you, Dan. It's Don. Here's your $1,000 computer, Fester.
Roxanne, please stop with your little diversions. You do
Not everybody in this world wants to expose everything about themselves.
Oh my God! The guy is calling up. He contacted us to give you a computer. Damn it! And you're changing his name to protect the innocent. What are you doing?
Hey,
and he plugged his business. People are going to be like, can I talk to Dan from the...
there's no Dan here.
He said he had at least 10 people say, who the hell is Dan?
Roxanne,
that makes us look so bad.
Roxanne, please don't do that again. All right?
Change one letter.
Exactly. Change the name of somebody.
MJ does not need your help looking dumber.
Okay?
He does it fine by himself. He doesn't need your help.
But then here's the deal. So Don, not Dan.
He looks like a Don.
He comes into the studio yesterday morning bringing Roxanne this brand new LG Graham laptop worth of $1,100 or $1,200, and he brings in Surface Pro 8s, the latest 11th generation Surface Pro 8 Microsoft tablet computers. He brings in a brand new one for each of us in the box, for me, for Froggy, for Fester, and for Coop, because he didn't want us to be left out. I'm like, oh my God, this whole deal. This is like a $6,000 score right here.
I said, thanks so much, Dan.
He goes, hey, you're welcome. My name is Don.
All right.
No, he didn't say it. He just went with it.
Dan is my enemy. I hate Dan.
I mean, it was the most bizarre. Rox, please stop. There's no reason for you to It's like
I want to protect people if they don't want to have their whole life put out there.
He called us up to get a promotional mention for his business, and you're calling him by his wrong name because you think you're protecting him. All right, Roxanne, please, can we not have this conversation again?
Oh, this is outrageous.
His company's real name is Team Logic IT.
Team Logic IT is the name of his company.
Yes.
Dan does not work there.
Yeah, don't ask for Dan.
It's Don. All right, Kyle, thanks for calling.
Kyle got a front row spot.
All right, so now here's the deal. Kyle,
tired of Kyle.
Kyle, the caller from Texas. Froggy, how much time are you giving him?
A week.
All right, 1 week.
Oh, okay,
so,
Kyle.
Froggy, if you don't get Channing Tatum on now in a week, you have to give Kyle from Texas your Surface Pro.
I already gave it to my kids, so you're going to have to take it from
you
him.
You gave that to your kids?
Your kid has
I gave it to my 10-year-old.
grease stains on it. I want it anyway.
Hey, Kyle, why don't you go enjoy a nice big piece of sausage pizza? You know
All
what
right,
I mean,
hey,
all right?
I love sausage pizza. You're not kidding anybody.
All right, Kyle, thanks for calling in, buddy.
Kyle.
Thanks, buddy.
All right, we appreciate it.
Oh,
my
Kyle,
God.
just
I like Kyle.
All right, Roxanne,
pretty funny.
you got to stop it,
I
please.
didn't know what you guys were going to say.
Roxanne, that is
to
so
Dan
weird.
Don.
God.
I didn't know if you were going to like berate him for giving the computer and
What?
say. I didn't know how it was going to go.
You throw us astray on the dumbest things. All right, hold on. I got to take a break.
Don't
here.
tell us your name is
All right.
Roseanne.
All right, folks.
She looks like a
I'm gonna start calling you
No,
Roseanne.
you do. You look
I'm
like a
gonna start calling. Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna start calling her Roseanne. All right, it's the MJ Morning Show here on Q105. Are things about to get very, very uncomfortable next? All right, hang on. We'll find out in just a bit. Also, big Will Smith, Chris Rock updates. We got a whole new variety of items here, and the whole Wordle thing. You know what's going on with Wordle? That whole craze where people trying to figure out the.
I play every day.
Yeah, I know.
I play since you brought it up 3 weeks ago. I play every day.
All right, there is a lot that we got to get to next. Stand by. We're back in a minute. It is the MJ Morning Show here on Q105. Now. It is 7:31, and right now this begins the extra super duper long chunk of the MJ Morning Show. Unprecedented, folks. Uninterrupted, just massive wall-to-wall, back-to-back MJ Morning Show crap. How about that? Oh, the billboards are going up. The MJ Morning Show billboards. Oh man, finally we got a serious outdoor billboard campaign. And they're actually still going up. So as you drive around the Tampa Bay area, folks, you're going to see a bunch of MJ Morning Show billboards. You'll see MJ Morning Show is back. You'll see another one with our pictures that says, we're back. And within the next couple of weeks, they'll all be up. But we have a ton of MJ Morning Show billboards as we continue to try to get the word out that we're back. And in fact, you're not going to believe this. I had to book a car rental last night, because Michelle and I are going to head to Boston this weekend to go see Chloe up in New Hampshire, because she's got a spring soccer game on Sunday. So we're going to fly up for the weekend. Had to get a rental car at Boston. So I called up American Express just to shop some rates to see what the car rental prices were for a Boston pickup on Saturday, return on Sunday. And I called American Express, and, with my American Express card, a bunch of listeners have American Express. You have access to, like, a travel phone number. So you get to call an 800 number. If you want to book a hotel or airfare or a car rental, you can call them up. It's just one of the perks and benefits with the Amex card. So I call up, and immediately American Express, oh, hi, Mr. Schmidt. It's great to talk to you again.
Again?
Yeah, hang on. So the guy says, Mr. Schmidt, it's great to talk to you again. Oh, and by the way, welcome back. So I'm like, hey, did you catch the MJ Morning Show from the beginning and when we came back to Q105? And he said, no, I just found out over the weekend.
It's crazy the amount of people who are just now hearing about it.
Oh, my God. It was like, whoa. It turns out that the American Express travel consultant that was on the line, he's a local guy. You know what happens? That these folks, that they're not in call centers anymore. People work. People worked even before COVID. Well before COVID, a lot of these companies, they would have people positioned at home. They've got the phone system. They've got the computer system. They've got good internet. And, the cost savings of having people at home. And I'm fine with that. I like getting somebody in America. I like getting somebody on the phone that is an American that speaks English and not getting somebody from a call center overseas somewhere. We've all experienced that. So it's great to get somebody that answers the phone that's an actual American with a job here in America. So I call up, and he's a local guy. And I spoke to him maybe 6 or 7 years ago. It's been a long time. And I've called many times, but they have a lot of these, American Express travel consultants that you call up, or, concierges, whatever they call. And I spoke to this guy years ago. I think it was 6 or 7 years ago. And he's like, yeah, I just found out you guys were back. The MJ Morning Show is back on Q105. I'm like, well, how'd you just find out? He and his wife went to airfare. He lives in Newport Richey.
Okay.
He lives in he works from home for American Express in Newport Richey. And he went to Airfest. He went to MacDill Airfest over the weekend, driving into Tampa, saw one of the new early billboards that went up. And we're going to have a ton of them. It's just going to take a couple of weeks for them all to get up because different dates are, there are different dates that different boards are available for our actual billboard. So he's driving to Airfest over the weekend and sees the MJ Morning Show billboard. We're back. And he says, hey, welcome back. I'm like, hey, how long you been listening? Oh, I just found out this past weekend. I'm like, how? Driving to Airfest, my wife and I saw a billboard. It was like huge.
Good timing for that billboard with Airfest.
Oh, wow. But how about the fact it's just an example of how the billboard worked exactly as designed. I was thrilled. I mean, just a couple of days, they're up and already I'm calling American Express. I get a guy that knows me and hey, oh, hi, Mr. Schnitt.
That's awesome.
Welcome back.
I don't agree with my reverse sideburn that is shown on the billboard. My side profile. Why would they show my profile?
Let's hold it. Now's not the time.
My big nose.
Now's not the time.
And Fester's
Now's not
gut
the time.
takes up a third of it.
Now's not the time.
By the way, Fester is the biggest thing on the billboard. He is. There are two versions. Let me be clear.
Me and Fester are mad about this.
There are two versions of the billboard. There's just the font, just the big, huge MJ.
Which is the only version there should have been.
And then there's another version that has a picture of me, MJ, and Roxanne. And then Fester is in the back and Froggy. And they don't like, or Fester has a problem with the gaze.
It's the dumbest picture and the most. Whoever picked that picture is the most uncreative.
Yeah, the eye gaze. You mean the way we were looking at each other?
It's the dumbest thing. Listen, if you
because it was the one where he goes, "All right, guys, let's just have fun and joke around, have some fun." And me and Fester like looked at each other like we do love each other.
So we took like 50 or 60 professional group photos, which I imagine they all look pretty similar. And then at the end, he's, hey, let's have one fun one. Hey, and Froggy and Fester just kind of look at each other.
Yeah.
The stupidest cheese. I don't even want to get started. I'm going to get so mad.
Fester does not like
the uninspired management we have here to keep picking that dumbass photo.
Yeah, why didn't we take a new
Seriously,
picture?
That picture's a year and a half old.
I look different.
Well,
Is that who picked the picture?
well,
that's how you just made a decision. Well, this one looks good.
Management here at Beasley Media at Q105, they love that picture.
They love it.
Why? We're me and Fester looking at each other like we're about to get married.
If you want people not to listen to this show, put a picture of us on the billboard. Oh my God. The worst radio billboards are where you actually see the people on the radio.
No, it's not bad.
No. Actually,
I'm just upset with my look.
It's the Roxanne and MJ show with two guys who are in a relationship gazing at each other.
Yeah. What is that?
And I will never change my position on this. I don't care what repercussions there are. And listen, I will never feel differently about this. And I will talk about, every time you talk about the billboards, I will talk about the crap-ass lazy management that picked that awful picture.
You insane?
The picture is, I like the picture.
Well, you guys look good. Me and Fester look like we're...
You and I are wearing the same color shirt, first of all, MJ. It should have been damn it, in a year we couldn't have taken another picture where it doesn't look like Froggy and I are dating?
All right.
And you do take up a whole bunch of it.
I would love for somebody to spray paint something between me and Froggy, if you know what I mean.
All right, hold on a minute.
Don't do that.
All right, it does look like you two had just met on Grindr.
Yeah.
Okay? All right.
And every time you bring up the billboards, every time, moving forward for the next 18 months.
When I saw that, I couldn't believe it.
Guess what? I ought to climb up on one of the billboards when they're all up, and the one with the picture of the MJ Morning Show crew, and there's space in between.
Yes, there is.
I should grab a can of spray paint, and I should, do an arrow to Froggy, an arrow to Fester, and spray paint in the middle. Grindr success.
So it should be a little Valentine's baby floating between us.
Yeah, Cupid.
Last year, Q105 sent out mailers, and they used that same picture. And I even said that. I go, who picked this awful picture? And then I find out that we are a title sponsor of the Gasparilla Distance Classic, and they have a beautiful, glossy program. Second page, that same awful picture. And now we have billboards with this awful picture?
That's what I want everybody to see, my side profile with my humongous nose.
Looking at me.
Yeah, looking at a giant man.
And listen, Froggy, you are my type, but I don't need that on a billboard.
All right, folks,
put it out there.
Take a look. The MJ Morning Show billboards, the two different versions are starting to pop up all around town. Enjoy, spread the word. But listen, calling the American Express travel line, and then to get a local guy that works for MX and says, hey, Mr. Schnitt, welcome back. And he just found out that we're back from the billboard that he saw over the weekend driving from Newport Richie to MacDill Airfest.
And
wow.
he just found out that Froggy and Fester are in love.
And they're dating.
Yeah, we're in a relationship.
Froggy Fester, after all these years, they finally found each other.
All right.
We found each other a long time ago. We're just out about it now.
All right, folks, I did a promo yesterday that, well, let me play the promo. Yesterday, I recorded this promo, and this played all day after the MJ Morning Show yesterday. Something could get very uncomfortable very quickly during the MJ Morning Show tomorrow morning. I can't tell you when, so listen to the whole thing here on Q105.
Everything's been uncomfortable today.
All right, Fester, I'm going to need you to intervene.
Okay.
I'm going to need you to act as a restraint device.
Okay.
Dude, why are you going to piss me off?
What's going down?
Wait, who says it's Froggy? That's
You
right.
said it was
You
Froggy.
said it was
That's right.
earlier.
That's
Yeah,
right.
you did.
Earlier in the week, I
Who
also
says
said
it's Froggy? You hump.
I did. I said early in the week I did. On Monday, I said that something could happen Tuesday or Wednesday on the show. So, Froggy, which iPhone do you have? Would you like?
I don't know, an old one.
Well, let me see which one you have. Yeah. Let me see.
I think it's an iPhone 8
This is an iPhone 8.
Is it an 8?
or 7. I
All
don't
right.
know.
When'd they get rid of the button?
I'm holding Froggy's iPhone. I can't believe you just gave me your phone.
Don't mess. Give me it back.
Fester,
Give me it back.
You need to hold
Hold on.
on.
MJ Fester, I'm going to Will Smith.
Is this
Will
where it's
Smith.
going down?
Hold on. Don't Will Smith me.
will Will
Go-
Smith.
just hold Froggy for a minute.
MJ,
just
I'm
hold,
telling you,
just
give
bear,
me it
bear
back.
hug him. Just
MJ.
hold on. Just calm down. Just all right. Hey,
So strong.
grab the microphone.
I can't breathe.
All right. So Fester, don't choke off his air supply.
All right.
All right. Fester.
Why are your hands wet?
All right. Fester is holding Froggy.
I don't want a full Nelson.
I'm going to full Nelson.
All right, I have Froggy's iPhone 8. First of all, why do you have an iPhone 8? Why can't you
Just
buy
be
it?
careful with that.
I'm not going to break it. All right, folks, here's what I'm going to do. I've got a little issue with Froggy because Froggy is
I'm
on.
fine. You don't have to hold me.
Froggy is on this phone nonstop.
I've got business for Froggy fixtures.
Froggy is selling shelves during the entire morning show. Whenever I look over, is he focusing on the show? No, he's got spreadsheets and he's working on shelves
It's Excel.
for his shelving business. All right.
Excuse, I need to close this gap a little more.
So here's what I'm about to do.
Don't break it!
I'm not breaking
What are you
it.
going to do?
Hang on a minute. I want to show everybody this. And if you're watching MTV, MJTV.
No, don't put it in that thing.
All
I
right.
saw that thing. That's for cookies. That's for fat
All right,
guys.
Fester, hold him. Fester, go back
MJ,
and
do
hold him.
not put it in there.
All
I
right.
will.
All right, here's the deal.
God, I'm gonna
Michelle,
break- I swear to God, dude.
Michelle gave me this as a birthday gift. It is, and Froggy, you said you've seen this before?
Seen it on Shark Tank.
This was on Shark Tank?
Yeah, it's for fat guys to keep their cookies in it.
It is a lockbox.
I think.
It is a digital lockbox. It is made of unbelievably high strength, like plastic that you can't get into. And
MJ, if you put my phone in there, I'm gonna break
it has a
lot of stuff.
It has a digital display, and you can select days, hours, minutes, or seconds on how long the box remains locked.
So you lock your cell phone up so you stay away
Well,
from it.
I think it's for food. I think it's like the kitchen box or something. But I'm like, Michelle gave me this for my birthday. I'm like, I'm going to put Froggy's cell phone in here every morning.
No, you're not.
At 6 a.m., I'm going to require Froggy's phone to go into the lockbox, and it's going to be set for like 3 hours and 50 minutes.
No, you can't. I have a meeting
So here's the deal.
at 9.
All right, what time is it? So it is now. It's 7:43 right now.
MJ, don't do
so
that.
I'm gonna Fester. Don't
I'm
let
gonna
him come
break
over here.
stuff.
I'm setting the box for 2 hours.
No,
So the
you
box.
can't.
The box will. The box will.
Touch my armpit.
The box. I'm holding the. By the way, I'm holding it up on MJTV, so you can see this right now.
MJ.
If you want to look at the video later, if you can't watch live right now, you can watch the video later if you go to mjmorningshow.com. This is the box, and it's a very high quality, thick plastic box with a lid with a little wheel, and then you set the time that you want the box to lock. So you put something in the box, and then the box doesn't open up until the timer ticks down. I set it for 2 hours.
No.
I'm putting Froggy's phone. Hang on a minute. Let me show everybody.
You'll get it back at 9:45.
I'm putting Froggy's phone
my God.
inside the box.
MJ.
I'm now putting the lid on the. Hold him. Oh my God! He's got my leg. Fester, he's got my. I'm pushing it. I started it. It is started. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh! No! You made me slip. I put it on 3 days accidentally. Froggy tried to climb under the counter and grab my legs.
MJ?
All right, it's not 3 days. All right, you actually added an extra minute. It's 2 hours. Your phone cannot come out of the box. Dude.
He's banging. He's breaking shelving in here.
Dude, you just broke it. It's stuck.
It'll never open now.
Oh my God!
Get it out!
Dude,
You made it worse.
hold on. No, wait, no. Hang on a minute.
MJ, get it out of there.
Hold on. It'll open up in 2 hours and 20 seconds.
No, come on.
All right,
I
Froggy's
got stuff to do.
Froggy's phone is inside. Froggy, you just smashed my device.
All right,
You
listen.
smashed it against a piece of furniture
All right,
in
listen,
here.
hold on, Froggy. 2 hours, 20 minutes. What's that?
No,
10 o'clock?
I have a meeting at 9.
We're on the radio
We're on
show.
the,
at 9.
radio until
It's a
9:50.
commercial break.
Oh my God! All right, Frog.
Do a radio show till 9:50.
All right.
Don't calm down.
Frog,
Calm-
no, hey. Oh, my, he just
All right, that is.
he just picked up.
I told you I was going to break something. I told you.
Froggy, stop! Froggy just picked up a fan and smashed it to bits.
That is the only thing.
See? What'd I tell you? This is your fault.
That is Mason's most prized possession.
That's Mason's fart fan.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's this toot fan.
Is it really?
He blows it right to Kathy.
I don't know.
I told you, man. You pissed me off. Something's going to get demolished.
The box will open up in 1
Oh, my
hour.
God. Come on. I have a meeting at 9. Froggy Fixer's meeting.
We're on the air at 9.
During the commercials, I have to call somebody about something.
Look how
Well,
twitchy he is.
Guess what? Your phone will be available in 1 hour 59 minutes. Can you see this on the display? Is it clear?
This sucks,
Well,
man.
58 and 50
Look,
some odd seconds.
Froggy smashed the box against the piece of furniture also and dented in the whole top. I hope this thing doesn't malfunction.
Well, he probably did more damage to his phone locked in the secure
Dude,
case.
you're oh, Froggy just walked out. Oh my God, Froggy just walked out. Was that bad?
He can't take it.
I mean-
Hold on, listen, Roxanne, he's on the phone the whole show.
I know he is. He's got business to do, I guess.
Yes, Coop.
That's a thing. Didn't we have a whole segment one time about nomophobia? Maybe Froggy's got the nomophobia, the fear of being without your phone.
Well, hold
he
on,
definitely
hold on,
does.
Pat. Hold on, what? Hold on, Pat. Our traffic guy's outside.
Come on inside, Patty.
Hold on, Pat. Grab Froggy's mic. It's available. He left.
He said he's going to get something out of his truck. And I said a gun, and he didn't say no.
Okay.
I don't think Froggy.
Hopefully he has a backup phone.
I don't
there.
think Froggy has a gun.
No.
He's probably going to get a hammer or a sledgehammer or something. He's going to just wait. Froggy, your phone will be available in 2 hours. Actually, 1 hour, 57 minutes, 54, 53, 52. And it's got a digital countdown.
It's all dented now.
Yeah, he really-
He smashed my box. The wheel on top where you select the days, the minutes, the hours, the second. It's all smashed in.
I don't know if it's going to work to open at that time.
The phone's probably cracked on the inside now, too.
Yeah, that's exactly right. The phone is what suffered the brunt of him whacking the box.
Should we take some phone calls on this? All right, folks.
Well, I think that's too sensitive because phone calls, it's a
Froggy-
trigger for Froggy.
Froggy's gone. He's not even in here.
Roxanne, did I do anything wrong here?
Well, I mean, it took away his pacifier. He took away his lifeline, his whatever he does the whole time on the show.
All right, folks, you've just heard what transpired. Is that okay? Should we take some phone calls or just move on and just Froggy gets his phone back in 1 hour, 57 minutes,
Is
3
there any-
seconds, 2, 1, 1 hour, 56 minutes, 59, 58, 50, and the box will automatically go zzz, 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 and
See,
opens up.
I don't know if people are going to be on your side on this, MJ.
There's no way to hijack that and open it earlier for his 9 o'clock meeting.
Well,
All right, folks, were you entertained by this? I certainly was. Dude, how'd you let him climb underneath? He almost took me out and pulled me my legs.
I didn't know he was going to go low.
Oh, my God, he went low.
I was ready to protect the corner,
All right,
but he went low.
Froggy's gone. Hey, Coop, should we take phone calls on this?
People are already calling in, so we got them ready.
All right.
MJ, I don't know if people are going to be on your side. You did touch a sacred device. You don't mess with people's phones.
He handed me his phone. Why did he hand me his phone?
He should have Will Smith smacked you, honestly.
He has a level of trust in your relationship. Hey, let me see your phone. Okay, here you go.
And because we're in the middle of a show, so he probably thinks you're too busy hosting a show to do something to it. He probably thought you were going to hand it back.
If I thought you were going to take my phone and lock it for umpteen hours, I would not have handed it to you.
Hey, Coop, how much of the altercation did you get in the studio?
All of it.
You got
all of it.
It's all on video?
Oh, yeah.
All right, folks, so if you didn't watch it live on MJTV, later on, after the video stream posts, you'll be able to see it at mjmorningshow.com. That's mjmorningshow.com.
What's the name of this box called?
It's what's the name of this thing? Kitchen Safe. It's called Kitchen Safe. And I was worried, like, my Pixel 6 Pro doesn't fit in this one. But I was worried whether Froggy's iPhone 8 was going to fit. But his is so old, it's small. It fit in here perfectly. Listen. Oh, man. Wait.
That sounds like a lot of pieces.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I wonder if that's the box or if that's his phone. He was smashing. I wonder if his phone is all smashed inside. That's his phone. He smashed the box against the desk in here.
All right, so this isn't cheap.
Should I take some calls on this?
It's $70 on Amazon. And you could lock up like your
that
kids'
was
remotes.
That was a birthday gift from Michelle, and Froggy's now wrecked it. All right, I'll grab a couple of calls before we move on. 800-990-1047. 800-990-1047. I'm just trying to get Froggy to focus on the show and get him off his cell phone during the whole program.
Yeah, good job with that. Real focused he is now.
Can somebody find him?
It's almost like you got the exact opposite of what you wanted to have happen.
Folks, was that okay? Or did I do something bad? I think it was pretty entertaining sounding. All right, 800, it's going to make for great video. 800-990-1047 if you want to weigh in on what just happened. 800-990-1047.
The texters aren't liking it.
Oh, boy. Hey, Chris in Tampa, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Hi, Chris.
There's no question that it was entertaining. Should it have been done? No. I want the next one to be to see if Froggy can fit your phone in that box.
It can't. I tried. My Google Pixel Pro 6 is too big to fit in the box. But this is the smaller one. They make larger lock boxes. They make really big lock boxes.
Yeah, Chris, they make some really big ones where you could fit a
all right, so wait a
midget
minute.
In some of them.
So yeah, we can put David Dwarf or our new guy.
Shorty Shane?
Shorty Shane. Put him in there. Hey, seriously, Chris, you just said that was very entertaining sounding, right?
However.
Yeah, there was a caveat
wait a
to
minute,
Chris's...
but wait, it's all about the entertainment. We are here to entertain. We are here to entertain you and the rest of the folks every morning.
Will Smith was also entertaining. Have you done it? No.
Yes. Chris,
there are repercussions.
That's a great
you're
point.
right.
All right, thank you, Chris. But wait a minute. The bottom line was it was fun to listen to, right?
Yeah, but at 9 o'clock...
He has an appointment.
He's
I know.
laughing. This is what I want. I want people to laugh. This is what I want.
At what expense, MJ? I mean, now you're not safe.
All right, Chris, thanks for the call.
What's stopping Froggy from buying this one that's 3 sizes bigger for $80 and putting your phone in it for a month?
All right, Chris.
What's stopping him?
Christina. First of all, I'm not going to hand him my phone.
Repercussions.
Yeah. All right, Christina's in Tampa. Hi, Christina. Welcome to the MJ Morning Show.
Hi, how are you?
Doing well. What do you think?
Well, first of all, let me say that I think Froggy has an anger management problem.
Oh, you think?
But I don't think it was...
Oh, wait a sec. Froggy's yelling something from the hall. Hang on a minute.
Keep my wife's name out your mouth.
Okay, thanks, Froggy. All right, go ahead. I'm sorry, Christina. Go ahead.
I don't think it was necessarily right to take the phone, but I agree with you that he's getting paid to do this job, to talk on the radio, and that's what he should be focused on, not another job.
What are you, some HR manager or something?
But listen, was it entertaining to listen to, bottom line?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was convincing.
That's very non-committal.
Thank you. Tiffany's in Clearwater. Hi, Tiffany. You're on the MJ Morning Show, Tiff.
Hi, good morning, guys.
All right, your thoughts?
I agree with you. Not necessarily taking the phone, but he definitely shouldn't be on the phone. And oddly enough, I was cracking up when you had said that you had put his phone in the box, because I'm driving to work right now, and I had bought off of Amazon this cell phone lockup.
Yep.
Yep. It's a cage, though. It's not like all fancy and electronic.
So you bought a cage for your phone to keep you off the phone while driving?
No, not me. No. This is for the employees at work to put their damn phones in there.
You have your employees put their phones in a lockbox at your place of business?
They don't know it yet. I'm bringing it in right now.
Wait a minute. What type of business is this?
It is, it's customer service.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
All right, Christina. Thanks. Tiffany, rather. Tiffany, thanks for the call. I appreciate it. All right, couple more, then we're going to move on. Marianne is in St. Pete. Hi, Marianne. Welcome to the MJ Morning Show.
Good morning.
Hi, Marianne.
I think it was hilarious, and I believe there should be no cell phones during airtime. He's getting paid to do a job, and he needs to stick to his job and tend to his other business after the hours.
Yeah, Froggy is quite the multitasker, you know.
By the way, Froggy's phone gets released from cell phone jail in 1 hour, 50 minutes, and 14 seconds. You can see it, folks. I'm holding it up to the MJ TV camera right now. Coop, can you see the display? Is it clear? 1 hour, 50 minutes.
Yep, and counting down 3 seconds now, too. Yep.
Right there. That's how long Froggy's phone is going to be in this box.
MJ, you're opening yourself up for some kind of retaliatory strike.
If you were wondering whether or not it's legal, MJ, it is legal for an employer to take away an employee's cell phone.
Really?
As long as you don't look at it. You can't open his phone and read stuff.
I can't look at it. It's locked up for another 2 hours. Hey, thanks for the call, Marianne. One more on this. Pam is in Valrico. Hey, Pam, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Hi.
Hi, good morning, you guys. Okay, so MJ, you guys, everything you do is hilarious, all right?
Yeah.
If you took my phone, I'd probably die. Secondly, I think that Froggy does multitask. I would never know he was on a cell phone. Third, you guys need to be careful because he's probably out in his car setting up his drone. So be very careful. It might be flying in there and it might be doing some damage. So you might want to be careful.
All right.
But it was a little entertaining, but he does his job. I would never know he's not doing his job. Put it that way. But
Pam, thanks
if you took my phone, I'd die.
Thanks for the phone. Thanks for the call, Pam.
On the
Appreciate
spectrum of entertaining, Pam would put it at a little.
Oh, a little.
Okay, all right.
Who said at the beginning it was hilarious? Was that the previous caller?
All right. MJ, you are setting yourself up for an unnecessary retaliation.
Hey, I'm going to call Froggy's phone while it's in the box, see what happens. I just thought of that.
Is the volume up?
I don't know. I want to call Froggy's phone.
We could probably hear it vibrating.
Is that right? 8? Hang on. All right, here we go. I'm calling Froggy's phone. Oh, listen.
Oh.
It's vibrating.
It's vibrating. Yeah,
it's not broken.
It's
That's
not.
good.
Oh, the phone's not broken. The phone is vibrating. Hang on a minute. You hear it? Let me listen.
Obviously,
the phone is vibrating inside the box, and the phone is ringing.
He has the ringer down because we're on the air in the studio. You can't have your phone up.
Hey, should I leave a message for Froggy?
No, don't.
Why not?
You're making a bad situation worse.
I should leave a voicemail message.
You're making a bad situation.
Please leave a message after the beep.
Here we go.
At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, Froggy's phone inside the box. How is it in there? How's the temperature there? Is it good? Hello, Froggy's phone inside the box. How you feeling right now?
You're not.
Is it nice and cozy and comfy in there?
You're not going to be laughing when he.
Do you feel nice and snug and safe inside the box, Froggy's phone?
You can come out in an hour or so.
Oh yeah, Roxanne, leave some encouraging words.
Just you're safe in there. Nobody's gonna throw. MJ's gonna hang out of the box. Froggy's not gonna throw it around and break you anymore. And you can come out. And what are we down to? An hour and 50?
1 hour 47 minutes.
There you go. You'll be
1
free.
hour 1 hour 46 minutes. 57, 58, 55, 54. Till it comes out. All right, we're still recording. All right, Froggy, have a nice day. Goodbye. All right.
You are welcoming a response that's just unnecessary. If somebody did this to you, you would be furious. You would be livid.
All right, Froggy. Froggy has just walked in with duct tape across his mouth.
Good for you, Froggy. Good for you.
Oh, is this your pro? Now you're going silent with tape across your mouth? He's just sitting there. Frog. Froggy is. He's got black duct tape across his mouth.
You want a marker?
How about just mime?
The pens are by you.
Froggy wants to write.
Here's the
Froggy,
Post-it
just
notepad.
take the tape off and talk.
That's going to hurt when you take the tape off.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, Froggy is very hairy, and he used MJ. He used MJ, he used Gorilla Tape.
Gorilla Tape.
That's going to take off half his face.
Hang on. Froggy just put a...
What does it say? It
just
says,
wrote a note.
Oh, no.
Talk strike.
Oh,
Talk strike.
Oh, I thought that said something else.
Froggy
Okay.
just put a Post-it note that says talk strike on the piece of tape over his mouth. All right, Froggy, your phone's free in 1 hour, 45 minutes, and... Oh, look. Froggy, your phone is vibrating because there's a message on there.
Froggy looks like he's being held hostage, just like his phone is being held hostage.
Yeah, you do look like you're held captive, Froggy.
Fantastic.
This is a great picture of you.
All right, we got to move along. Froggy, seriously, take it off. Your phone's out in less than 2 hours. All right? It's not saying a word.
No. Watch. Here it goes. Come here, watch. MJ.
he just pulled the tape.
Let me see if it would be that bad.
There's probably so much hair on that tape.
Oh, MJ, half of his mustache is on this Gorilla Glue brand tape that he used. Roxanne, look at all the hair on that tape.
All right, Froggy, the good news is when you smash the box, it appears that your phone is still working because I called it and it was vibrating inside the box.
Dude, I'm so mad.
And I left you a voicemail message.
You don't, you.
What if your wife is trying to call you?
Froggy, is this a declaration of war that MJ?
Just don't worry. Just don't worry about that.
Oh, no. All right, we got to move along here.
You park in that spot every day?
Well, no, sometimes.
The latest on Will Smith and Chris Rock. Are you ready? Roxanne, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, here we go. The latest. Did you see what Jada Pinkett, Froggy, please, just put it out of your mind
just calm
and
down.
Just join the show.
Okay, look, I'm here.
I did this to help you focus on the show.
I that's all I got to focus on now.
Damn right.
You've done a great job with it, MJ.
Did you see what Jada Pinkett Smith actually posted online yesterday?
What did she post?
Oh, no.
This is a season for healing, and I'm here for it. That is a graphic that Jada Pinkett Smith posted on her Instagram yesterday.
Was it not a season of healing as Will struck Chris Rock? Did the season just start?
You see, Jim Carrey was on the Today Show, and he said he would have sued him for $200 million.
Yeah,
Dude, we've got the... Oh, Froggy's talking.
Okay.
All right, we've got the audio, Froggy.
I put it
Hold
out of my
on.
mind. I know how to compartmentalize.
That is in the pile. We'll get to that in just... We have the audio of
It was a
Jim
great
Carrey.
interview.
Yeah. So Will Smith, this is interesting. Will Smith, after he punched or slapped Chris Rock at the Oscars on Sunday night.
Keep my wife's name out your mouth.
After that happened, do you know what happened to alcohol sales inside the arena?
Oh, God, it went through the roof?
No! Will Smith's slap stopped stars from drinking booze, according to a bartender at the Oscars.
That's hilarious because people didn't want to do things like him.
Oh, my God. Listen to this. Hollywood's elite were shocked into a state of sobriety after Will Smith spectacularly slapped Chris Rock at the Academy Awards on Sunday night. Daniel Ralston, who was serving drinks at the event, reportedly took to Twitter on Monday, writing, "Bartender the Oscars, everyone stopped drinking after the slap."
I would have started drinking then. Wow.
However, no stories come out about Will Smith and how much he had been drinking that night.
Well, hang on. We're about to get into some Will Smith stuff as well. The tweet, which was seen by multiple news outlets, has now been deleted. So he posted the tweet. News outlets saw it, captured it, but then the guy deleted the tweet. How the Will Smith smackdown of Chris Rock stopped all the celebrities from going up to the bar to get drinks. Holy crap.
That's a say no to booze campaign. They should do that, like teach that kind of stuff to children.
Is that unbelievable? Yeah. How about this? Most Americans blame Chris Rock. According to a poll was launched, and most Americans think Chris Rock had it coming. More than half of those surveyed in a new poll said...
Okay, that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
He's telling... That's what he's supposed to do. He's doing his job for the Oscars, telling jokes.
More than half of those surveyed in a new poll said that the comedian Chris Rock was in the wrong when he joked about Jada Pinkett Smith's shaved head at the Oscars. And do not fault Will Smith for smacking him on camera. Come on, that's unreal. For those words, there was no excuse for Will Smith to get out of his chair and hit Chris Rock and start screaming the F-bomb on worldwide television. There was no excuse for that, especially since Will Smith was laughing at the joke at first.
It might have been a nervous laugh, and then he's like, all right, I got to do something about this.
You know that
No, you don't have to do something.
No, he doesn't. But
Jada Pinkett Smith gave him the eye that said, you better do something about this.
There's no way she wanted him to do that. That is so embarrassing.
This is a Blue Rose research poll. I don't know who the hell that is.
Oh, you don't know about Blue Rose research?
First of all, this is not a science. Let's be very clear. This is not a scientific poll. But 52.3% of the people blamed Chris Rock for the incident. 47.7% blame Will Smith and that he was out of line.
I wonder if it wasn't Chris Rock and it was The Rock that said the joke.
He would have sat his ass down and laughed.
Yeah.
He goes, oh, Rock, that's hysterical.
So I don't know if this is totally scientific. Oh, you know who's ticked off? Do you know who's really pissed about what happened?
Who? Oh, Demi Moore?
No.
That's a good guess, actually.
Who?
The director of GIGN 2?
Well, hey, you're getting close. Hollywood's deaf community is totally upset because the Will Smith smacking of Chris Rock stole the spotlight, the limelight away from the fact that movie Coda, with the deaf signing actors, that won Best Picture.
Nobody cares.
I didn't know
Nobody
about that.
knows.
Yeah. Coda won Best Picture at the 2022 Oscars after Will Smith stole the show by slapping Chris Rock. And the shift in attention has disappointed members of Hollywood's deaf community. According to multiple reports, that it totally stole the excitement of the historic moment that the Best Picture was a movie about deaf people and there was signing in the movie.
There's all kinds of people. If you want anything that night, it got overshadowed. How about the fact that John Travolta looks amazing? Nobody's even talking about that.
Who won Best Cinematography? That guy's furious right now.
Talking like who won Best Movie?
But the report, well, that's Best Picture, dude. That was the Coda. I just said that, Coda.
You're gonna give me attitude now?
I mean,
you're gonna piss me off again. I'm trying to decompartmentalize.
Then apparently Will Smith has been on edge for months. There is a report that Will Smith has been stewing and brewing and percolating and bubbling up and almost ready to explode because he's endured months of jokes and jabs about his marriage and the alleged open marriage and Jada Pinkett Smith just doing all kinds of guys out there. And they have this open... Who just snickered?
Well, it's true.
I know.
mean, he's got to be... That's what is it? Demasculating?
Emasculating.
Sorry.
All right. So apparently Will Smith has been on edge because of the whole marriage issue. And then,
that's what I said yesterday.
But wait, I think you did. And then earlier in the Academy Awards, one of the hosts, Regina Hall, called up eligible Hollywood hunks on stage and then said, Will Smith, you're married, but you know you're on the list and it looks like Jada approved you, so get up here. So there was even a jab. How about that? Good thing Will didn't smack Regina Hall up on stage. So the word is that he was on edge, that this whole open marriage coverage and all the opinions out there are bothering
This is
him.
really going to slow it down, Will. Good job.
You know, I just pulled up some offensive Oscar jokes over the years. And how about when Seth MacFarlane, he hosted and he went around, he sang songs, We've Seen Your Boobs, and he pointed at all the Hollywood actresses who've gone topless in films. That's offensive. Like, why didn't their husbands come up and smack him? You know, like there have been so many more offensive jokes at the Oscars over the years than this one.
Isn't it known, like, if you go to the Oscars and you're a celebrity, like...
It's kind of like a roast.
Yeah, it's like a thing.
Yes.
It's part of the show. And then all those years you say, one of these days, somebody, no, nobody's ever going to smack somebody.
And then finally, as far as Will Smith is concerned, and then we got to talk about Jim Carrey because you brought that up. I got some audio, then we'll move on. But apparently, the L.A. County Sheriff's Office was called out to Will Smith's estate in Calabasas because somebody was flying a drone over the place. Well, duh.
Yeah, it's probably People Magazine.
It's TMZ or you name it. Everyone's trying to fly drones probably over Will Smith's place to try to get some video of the aftermath.
All right. So when was the BAFTA Awards?
BAFTA, B-A-F-T-A.
Yeah, British
Academy of Film Awards. Yeah, BAFTA.
That was on March 13th.
Right.
Do you know who the host was?
The host of BAFTA?
Yes.
No, who is the host of BAFTA?
Rebel Wilson.
Okay.
Let me play a few what Rebel Wilson had to say during her opening monologue.
Okay, go ahead. Roll it.
okay.
All right, here we go.
Will Smith winning for King Richard. But personally, I thought his best performance in the past year has been being okay with all of his wife's boyfriends. What? Come on, he didn't show up.
Oh, man. Wow.
This happened. This is a week ago.
Good find.
This is a week ago.
Yeah.
Rebel Wilson at the British Academy of Film Arts, BAFTA, whatever.
BAFTA.
I've never heard of this award show.
Oh, yeah, it's been around forever.
Okay, I don't follow British people.
Either do I.
Okay, so, but Rebel, she went right to the heart of it. She called him out on stage about Jada and their relationship. So he's already on edge. And he had it in his head. If anybody says anything to me or insults Jada, I might do something about it.
Yeah, but it wasn't even a...
It wasn't a good joke. Chris Rock's joke was completely different.
It wasn't even your wife sleeping with a rapper joke.
Yeah, but he can't punch Rebel Wilson.
Yeah, and he was just sitting there
probably
waiting
kick his ass.
up for the leading man Oscar. So he's in that leading man energy. I've got to protect my wife and be that alpha male.
L.A. County Sheriff's deputies responded to Will Smith's Calabasas mansion yesterday. They got a call to 911 about a drone sighting over his property. At least one police vehicle from the L.A. County Sheriff's Office went to Will Smith's home. Deputies were unable to locate the reported drone.
Who cares? I mean, does Will Smith live in a no-fly zone? Is it illegal to run a drone over some famous person's house?
You know what we ought to do? We ought to take some phone calls. I'm not going to spend a long time on this because we're backed up. We got a lot of things to get to. But let's take a couple of calls based on that poll we just talked about. That most people in that poll thought that Will Smith was in the right. That most Americans blame Chris Rock and not Will Smith. Hold on. Let's go to phones. Who do you blame? And again, this is based on this poll that just came out. That more Americans blame Chris Rock than Will Smith. Let's go to phones. Grab a couple of calls here. What do you say, folks? 800-990-1047. 800-990-1047. 800-990-1047. I'm just going to take one round, just a couple of quickies. I want to see what our phone callers say, and then we'll move on. 800-990-1047. You blame Chris Rock more or Will Smith? I've been very clear where I stood on this thing. All right, quickly, Froggy, you brought up Jim Carrey.
Yes.
He did an interview with, I think it was Gayle King on CBS yesterday.
Yeah, it was good. He laid it all out. Said how disgusted he was and that he would have sued.
Yeah, I don't agree with much of Jim Carrey's
Of course not.
rants these days.
This is what Jim Carrey said on CBS this morning yesterday.
I was sickened. I was sickened by the standing ovation. I felt like Hollywood is just spineless, en masse. And it really felt like, oh, this is a really clear indication that we're not the cool club anymore.
Jim Carrey is talking about the standing ovation that Will Smith got after winning Best Actor for King Richard for the movie about the Venus and Serena Williams family.
All right. They give a standing ovation to everybody who wins Best Oscar for whatever role like
So
that.
Jim Carrey was sick. And then here's the point that you were making about the $200 million. Jim Carrey, all righty then, went on to say,
He doesn't want the hassle. I'd have announced this morning that I was suing Will for $200 million because that video is going to be there forever. It's going to be ubiquitous. You know, that insult is
true.
Going to last a very long time. If you want to yell from the audience and disapprove or show a disapproval or say something on Twitter or whatever, you do not have the right to walk up on stage and smack somebody in the face because they said words.
that is true.
Yeah, Fesh, you disagree with that, right?
Jim Carrey is 100% right in
with
what
this.
he just said.
A lot of Jim's ramblings I don't, but this I kind of agree with you. You don't hit somebody over words.
Did you see that O.J. Simpson weighed on this?
Oh,
Really?
He always has great takes.
Are you kidding me?
O.J. Simpson said, I'd have cut his head off.
Exactly.
Is that what he said?
Y'all know what I would have done.
Really? I was just
He
guessing.
said, I would have Ron and Nicole'd him.
Oh,
That's what he. No.
OJ.
OJ apparently says he can relate. He can relate. O.J. Simpson apparently sees a little bit of himself in Will Smith, according to TMZ, saying that he too wanted to put his hands on people back when he was in the spotlight.
What an idiot.
Are you kidding me?
Except with a knife in it.
He would slice Chris Rock's throat open. My God. All right, let's go to phones.
Oh, geez.
And then we got to move on. What line do you want to take?
Go to line 2 first.
I think you should take line 2 first.
Line 2 first.
Oh, hang on a minute.
Oh, my God.
Line 2 is anonymous here in the Tampa Bay area. Line 2, you're anonymous because, is it true you're related to Will Smith?
Yes.
How? Oh, can you say how you're related to Will Smith?
My grandfather, his grandfather and my father are brothers.
Oh, wow. All right, anonymous, go ahead, weigh in.
It was a long time coming, and it just was unfortunate it happened on that night. So,
What was a long time coming? Explain.
the smack, like, they have a history, and it wasn't the first time Chris has said something about Jada, and unfortunately, it just happened to be that night when he took it to the next level. Not that they're not friends, but friends could say stuff and do things, but it just was not the first time Will basically said, "Keep my wife's name out your mouth." And
Well, it was keep my wife's name out your bleeping mouth.
Yeah. well, that too. But
Now, anonymous, were you watching live when it happened?
I was, and I was like, "What happened to my TV?" Then I was like, oh. I said, so if his Gigi was here, his Gigi probably would have smacked Will.
Wow. And then, of course,
God.
here in the U.S., if you were watching on ABC, they cut out the audio. And then how long was it before you saw the uncensored version online?
Oh, God, like 5 minutes.
Yeah. All right, so what is your
I had already read his lips, and I was like, oh, wait a minute. So, yeah.
So what is your actual relation to Will? Are you like a cousin, or what is it?
Yeah, cousins, yeah.
So do you
My
know
dad
Jada
is his
too?
Uncle. Yeah.
Do you know you obviously know Jada as well?
Yes.
So
Yep.
you think she gave him a look and was like, "You better," because he kind of seemed like he laughed a little bit at first.
Honestly, when I saw it, like, even when I went back and rewinded it, like, during the commercial, and I saw it, like, I know even for me, it was like, all right, what am I about to do? Because I can laugh or I can cry because I'm really that pissed off.
All right, so anonymous cousin of Will Smith listening right now here in the Tampa Bay area. And by the way, thank you for listening to the MJ Morning Show. I really...
Wait, I have an important question.
Well, what, Frog?
Have you ever met Carlton?
No, I've never met him, but I've met several. Like, I've met Chris Rock. Like, I've been in, like, when he still lived in Philadelphia, like, I've been at the house with them and,
Wow.
their interactions and stuff
Cool.
like that. And I have to say, Chris is funny as hell.
All right, so that leads me to my next question, which I let Froggy ask a question first. But what are your thoughts? Did Will Smith, your cousin, overreact, or was it warranted? Did you think what Chris Rock said was that bad?
Being a black woman and with hair issues, it really is, and he should have known better. Just because of her personal journey with that, and the fact that she's been very sensitive about it. And like I said, when it comes to black women and their hair and having to go through transitions and things like that, he should have known better. Like,
All right, but there's also many reports that say that...
it would have been different if she had to cut her hair like Demi Moore did for the role. Like, that was a choice. She really didn't have a choice. You know what I'm saying? Like, she had to cut her hair.
All right, but hold on a minute. There are multiple reports that Chris Rock did not know that Jada Pinkett Smith has the alopecia condition with hair loss.
I don't believe that, because we've known for the last 4 years that she's had it in her transition on her Instagram and Red Table Talk talking about it.
You know what,
We all
Anonymous?
know that.
This just hit me. Didn't Chris Rock do a documentary called Good Hair about how important
So
it
he
is
should
for
know
black
better.
women to have? Yeah.
Oh, that's true. You know what?
Yeah,
He
he
really
did.
know better.
You know what? That's on my list. I have not seen that documentary, but that is on my list to watch Chris Rock's documentary, Good Hair, about black people's hair, right?
Didn't Chris
So
Rock
that's
have
why-
a sitcom?
That's why he had it coming, because he should have known better. He thought, like, that's not funny. It wasn't funny. And I could see, like, ha, he. But now I'm about to smack the taste out your mouth.
All right, so wait a minute. Do you think it was acceptable for your cousin Will Smith to smack Chris Rock on live television? Yes or no?
Not on live TV, but he had it coming.
All right.
That's the right place for it. That's all.
All right.
It's a great assessment.
Now, when was the last time you saw Will and Jada?
Like 2 years ago.
All right. Do you talk? Are you close? Or
I'm more closer to like his sisters and his mom, but I do see him. Like he does still come to like family reunions
Awesome.
and things like that. So people still see him. He still interacts with his family, but I'm not going over there tomorrow.
Hey, if you don't mind, Anonymous, can I put you on hold?
Sure.
I'd like you to give your name and your phone number to Coop, our producer. I swear I will never give out your name on the air unless you want me to, and I'll hold your number confidentially just in case we need to get back with you in the future. Do you mind?
All right, sure, not a problem.
All right, listen, Anonymous Will Smith's cousin phoning in. So you live here in the Tampa Bay area?
Yes.
Have you been listening to the MJ Morning Show for a while?
Since you guys came back, because I turned on the radio the one day and I was like, hey, what happened to the morning show? I used to listen.
And were you aware of the MJ Morning Show from our original run from 1994 to 2012?
No, because I moved here in like 2005 and I really didn't listen to the radio. But
gotcha.
then when I started driving, I started listening to it. So me and my kid listen to it every morning.
Excellent. Thank you so much. Yeah,
And
Roxanne.
Anonymous, while we're debating all this and whether your cousin was right or wrong, I did interview him a couple years ago for the movie Concussion, and he was just as nice as can be. He was so down to earth. Yeah.
Hey, listen, I was out in L.A. For some kind of a record company event. And I think it was one of Will Smith's album or CD releases. So I was with Will back in like 2000 or 2001 out in L.A. for was it Sony Music? I think it was Sony Music. And we had a couple of moments to shake Will's hand, say hi, get a picture. And listen to this. A friend of mine knew I was going out. So a buddy of mine, his name is Larry Goodrich. And Larry... We called him Larry the Liquor Man. Remember, Larry was the bigwig with Southern Wine and Spirits.
I remember Larry.
And Larry's son's bar mitzvah was coming up, and Larry said, "Any chance you can get Will Smith to say happy bar mitzvah or wish my son Jordan a happy bar mitzvah?" And I said, "You know what?
We'll find out."
Listen to what happened. So the Sony guy was Charlie Walk, a big, Sony music guy at the time. And Charlie says, "Yeah, you got to just say hi, shake his hand, get a picture. Now, don't have any conversation." And right in front of Charlie, I say, "Hey, Will, would you mind?" And I had a video camera. I had a palm quarter, and I said, "Hey, Will, would you mind wishing Jordan a happy bar mitzvah?" And Will Smith says, "Hey, Jordan, happy bar mitzvah. Tell you what, it's a special day. I remember my bar mitzvah." And it was very funny. So my interaction with your cousin Will Smith was great years ago.
Yeah.
All right, Anonymous.
He's a great guy. He really is.
Anonymous, thanks for coming on. I appreciate it. All right, hold on. Let me put you on hold, and Coop's going to get your information, okay?
Okay.
Thank you. All right, Coop, grab her. She's on too. Wow, how about that?
Wowzers.
Will Smith's cousin phoning him. All right, let me go to the phones now, and I want to thank everyone for being patient and hanging.
It'd be cooler if she met Carlton.
Marilyn, Tampa, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Acceptable or not acceptable?
Not acceptable.
Yeah,
it's not acceptable. When you go into this industry, you put yourself out there for all kinds of things. And I understand what Jada's going through, as lots of women going through it, but it is highly unacceptable to do something like that. I disagree with it.
All right. Are you keeping track? Who's keeping track of the score? Fester?
Oh, great.
Get a tally there.
I need a Post-it
nobody's going to be...
It was 1-1.
All right. So, again, you think that Will Smith was more in the wrong than Chris Rock?
Yes, I do.
Okay. All right.
Because you put yourself out there.
All right. Fester, you keeping track?
Okay. 1 Will, 1 Chris.
All right. Let's grab Kim is in Brandon. Hi, Kim. Will Smith, Chris Rock. Who is more at fault?
Will Smith is definitely at fault. And there was a article I read this morning where there's a basketball player who came out, I can't remember which one, against Will Smith and said that he did a lot of disservice to young men who idolize him by thinking that violence is good. And I agree with that wholeheartedly. We're in a community where we don't need to be showcasing violence is the way to go and to solve problems.
Yeah, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar came out, is who you're thinking of, Kim. It was Kareem.
Yes.
And he said that he perpetrated stereotypes.
Say it again.
Yeah.
I brought your mic down
I'm sorry.
accidentally.
No, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is what Kim is referring to.
Yeah,
He came
thank
out yesterday and said that what Will did is just perpetrate stereotypes of African-American men.
All right, thank you, Kim. I appreciate it. All right, a few more, then we're going to move on. Angelo's in Lake Wales. Angelo, who's more at fault, Will Smith or Chris Rock?
Well, I think Will Smith is, but I would like to elaborate. First of all, Will Smith made an error. An error is not a mistake until you refuse to correct it. And Will Smith himself has apologized. He's realized his error. But, you know, as a society, to say that that would be okay is absurd. You can't set an example as a public figure that to go contrary to law and say, well, if someone says something, I'm so thin-skinned like the rest of society that it's okay to start hitting people. Just expand it and look at what would happen
if that happened across the board all the time everywhere. So,
of course.
Yeah. Anyway, so you think that Will Smith is more in the wrong.
He's more than wrong, but as I said, he admitted his error. Therefore, he has not made a mistake, and that's what's important. Everyone.
Well, I still think he made a mistake, but listen, I get your point, and I do appreciate it. Angela, thanks for the call. Let me just get a few more in here. Michaela is in Lakeland. Michaela, MJ Morning Show, Q105. Who's more at fault, Will Smith or Chris Rock?
Will Smith.
Thanks for the call. Let's grab, is it CJ? CJ's in Riverview. Hi, CJ, MJ Morning Show.
Hey, so I think douchebag is in the wrong. He, if there's a
well, hang on a second. Which one is the douchebag?
The douchebag, Will Smith. He's a classy guy, but that was a douche job he did.
How many more times can you say douche on the show today?
Hey, if he's Ali, he should have knocked him down, knocked him out.
Yeah, we talked about that it was kind of a weak slap versus he trained to be Muhammad Ali in the movie. Listen, my experience with Will Smith has always been good. And, also, because I think twice I've met Will Smith, and he always comes across as a really classy, guy. And
he has the reputation of being like the nicest guy in Hollywood up until Sunday.
All right. Last two.
He lets his wife sleep with other guys. He's super nice.
Oh, we should have asked the cousin. We should ask the cousin about that.
Get to that tomorrow.
All right. Shannon in Tampa. Two more calls, then I got to move on. Shannon in Tampa. Who's more at fault, Will Smith or Chris Rock?
Will Smith.
All right.
Again, I'm with the caller just before me. I think he's a classy dude, but I really keep the personal problems off the stage.
All right. Last call. Thank you. And Fester, you're keeping track, right?
I lost count.
Oh, well.
It's like 20-1.
Clearly.
Everybody's saying Will. Nobody's saying Chris is wrong.
All right, last call. Bobby is in Newport Richie. Hey, Bobby, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Hi.
How you doing?
All right, final call on this. Who's more at fault?
Oh, definitely Will Smith.
Do you think that Chris Rock had any culpability for the joke?
No, I mean, he's a comedian. I mean, he makes jokes. That's what he does.
All right, thanks for the call. So, Fester, you really lost track? I asked you to do one thing. You lost track of the...
I mean, I started counting how many times CJ dropped DB, and then that actually outnumbered the amount of calls we took.
Hash marks for that.
How many Delta Bravos he could drop?
So, I mean, MJ, nobody said Chris Rock. Of all the calls we took, I mean, we take 12 calls, 10 calls.
Do anything.
There was really nothing to keep track of. It wasn't really a competition, other than Will's cousin.
Tell you what, Will's cousin was great.
Yes, she was.
Will's cousin was fantastic. We gotta have her on the show, regularly, I think. Wow.
Wouldn't it be hysterical if she lived in Bel Air?
She lives in Bel Air. That'd be
I don't
great.
get it. What do you mean?
I don't know.
Well, you said in Pinellas, right over here.
Bel Air
Bluffs.
Why would she live in L.A.?
And live next.
Bel Air Bluffs in Pinellas County.
Live next to Hulk Hogan's old house, right?
Brother.
Yeah.
Froggy doesn't know any geographic location in this entire region outside of Town and Country.
That's
What
true.
else do you need to know?
It's true.
That's all I need, baby.
Pat Acres, and that's it.
So, are you for or against this? We're moving along.
All right.
You want to continue the Fester and Froggy show or what?
You know
I
what?
wish. Can I get my phone back, please?
When you were in Egypt,
how much longer?
Your phone. Hang on, let me look at the note. The phone will open up in. It looks like it's 1 hour and 15 minutes. 1 hour 15 minutes. 12 seconds, 11 seconds, 10 seconds.
I can't doodle anymore.
All right.
He's using all of our Post-it notes doodling.
By the way, I just checked my phone.
Right.
I just checked my phone, and your wife texted me 36 minutes ago. He's not going to handle this well.
Yeah.
Kim texted me.
Go ahead. Keep on reminding me of it. It'll be my little Chris Rock.
Roxanne, you sent me a story that the micro mini skirt is back.
Yeah, I saw that.
Whoa. Micro mini.
Are you in or out on the return of the micro mini skirt?
I'm out.
What?
I'm not going to wear any I wear, I wear clothes to be comfortable most of the time.
You don't think micro minis are comfortable?
Most of the time. No. What's the other portion of the time, Rox?
Micro mini skirts have made a resurgence, and I guess it's visible in all kinds of social media feeds. Is that true?
Yeah, you can see it. I mean, you can see a lot.
Micro mini skirt.
Mm-hmm.
Was there a time where you did wear micro minis?
I feel like as I've gotten older, I don't even wear shorts that often. I just don't like that portion of my body.
Yeah, but back in the day,
hold on, what's wrong with that portion of your body?
I don't know.
You're rail thin.
I don't know. I just don't like myself in. I mean, I do have long legs, but I just don't like myself in shorts, and I definitely wouldn't like myself in something coming right up to my.
Coming up to your what?
My kids call it a Vanessa. They do.
Your kids are 6 and 9 years old.
They call it a Vanessa.
I'm
not sure why.
Or are your kids 7 and 10 now?
No, they're 7, 10.
That's a good.
Your kids call a female body part the Vanessa?
Yeah.
As long as they don't have any friends named Vanessa, I think that's kind of appropriate.
My God. All right, so you're out, but
I'm out.
But
it would be uncomfortable.
But you sent me the story to talk about.
Yeah, for sure. Because some people are going to be in.
I wonder how much. I mean, what's micro? What's the difference between micro and mini?
Look at some photos.
I don't have a phone.
Okay. Very, very, very short mini skirt.
Yeah, right up to the Vanessa.
I just know that a micro mini is an extremely short skirt.
Oh my gosh, you can't wear that in public.
That's what I'm saying.
No, people are wearing these. And
unless if you work in a tilted kilt, yes.
Festa just.
That's the tilted
That's
kilt.
it.
Festa just brought up images on Google Images of a whole bunch of women wearing micro mini skirts.
If I wore a micro mini, my bare butt would be on this chair like that. You sit down and it doesn't even cover your butt.
Oh, who knows what kind of skivvies are on this chair.
So there's no chance of Roxanne doing a micro mini photo shoot for the MJ Morning Show website?
No, not
do you know how many
working
hits?
hours.
You know how many hits that would get?
Yeah, like 15 or 20.
At least.
Do you know how many views that would get? And listen, they're all about page views. All right?
MJ, this is bordering on inappropriate.
Roxanne sent me the story. The micro mini skirt is back.
Yeah, I mean,
look, here's the headline. I'm showing it to the camera
not
right
saying
now.
the story's inappropriate.
The micro mini skirt is back. Roxanne sent me the story, Froggy.
You drawing a straight line to Roxanne sending you the story.
Why are you trying to turn this into like some kind of an HR issue?
Roxanne, let me walk you back to HR.
It's payback for me putting your phone inside the lockbox, right?
I'm just saying it was real awkward how you were like, Roxanne, you going to do it for the website? And then you winked at her and licked your lips.
I did.
I have to review the video.
Yeah, stop it. I didn't do that. That's
no, you
that's
didn't.
preposterous.
It'll come out in the investigation.
You have a mask on, obviously. I can't see your little lips.
I'm going to wear the mask for a couple more days since, I just got off the Egypt trip.
TriNet's going to launch an investigation into you.
Unless you guys want me to just take the mask off now.
You can take it off now, please.
Listen, I wore the mask in the studio
You're asking
coming
me to
back
wear
from
a micro mini
Egypt.
skirt. I'm asking you to take the mask off.
Yeah.
Seriously.
You do sound different, MJ. I know you don't think so in your head. There is an audible difference in your voice quality with that stupid mask on as opposed to that stupid mask off.
I just got off a plane
4 days ago
from being in Egypt, and I'm doing this for your protection and safety.
We told you day one.
I don't care.
Froggy takes medication so that makes him invincible. I drink a lot of wine. That makes me invincible. Fester, you have type O blood. What's your secret?
My blood's gravy. It's like I slit my wrist at Thanksgiving.
It's too thick for COVID to even permeate it.
MJ, listen, take the mask off. Seriously.
Roxanne.
Yes.
You also sent me a story about a Georgia cop who was spotted. Why don't you tell exactly what happened?
I did.
Roxanne, I don't want to be inappropriate here, but listen, Roxanne sent me the miniskirt story. Roxanne also sent
me. And I said I'm not going to wear one.
Roxanne sent me this last night. Would you like to talk about what this Georgia cop was caught doing?
Yes, he was caught getting it on with someone. But the interesting, I'm sure that people of all professions do that, but he was caught in uniform. And even more importantly, he was caught by a guy who was up high in the sky working on a telecommunications tower, and he filmed it.
So he was in his car? Was he in a squad car doing it?
Listen to this. It's Millen, Georgia. Bring that up. Bring up a map. Bring up Google Maps. Millen, 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 Georgia. And police officer Larry Benjamin Thompson was engaging in a sex act with an unknown woman. And, Rox, you saw what the sex act was, right?
I'm not going to describe it.
There's only a handful.
Why don't you give it a fake name?
Why not? Why don't you come up with
don't you describe it?
No, so you're the woman, and I want you to handle this appropriately. So you sent me the story.
Yes.
Use some kind of code for the sex act that was being performed that was captured on video.
In and out.
But okay, that's a good.
I just dumped that.
It's a movie. You asked for a code.
I just dumped that.
Code.
I
mean.
That's not a code.
First of all, hold on, Roxanne. Did you read the story?
Yes.
No, it was not. It was not what you just.
Did you
it was
see the video?
It was something else.
It wasn't the Gumby Pokey.
So here's the deal.
Do you get money?
The police officer in Millen, Georgia.
I'm so happy I got dumped. Continue.
Is that the first time you've been dumped?
2 times.
Oh,
now.
2 times now. All right. So the police officer pulls off into like this wooded area, like pulls off into the rough. And it turns out that there's a cell phone tower in a field, and up in the tower, there's a technician working at the very top of the cell phone tower, and he rolled video of the officer thinking he's like totally in the weeds, totally under the trees, totally in the brush, and the guy up in the tower has a total view and is videoing this officer getting by this woman.
Yeah.
And then he posts the video on TikTok.
And the code that I said, I'm not going to repeat it because I don't want to get dumped again, but the code that I said is exactly what was happening.
That's true, but you typically think of something else when you used, by the way, for those watching MJTV Live or those listening to the live stream, it didn't get dumped there. It only got dumped over the air. But technically, I guess you're right.
I'm right.
That's how it happens.
You're right on a technicality, Roxanne.
Yeah,
if you're describing this act, what you said describes another act.
It describes quite a few, actually.
It describes almost every sexual act.
It does. But, man, this cop thought, oh, hey, listen, I'm in the trees. I'm in the field here. No one can see us. We pulled off to the side of the road, and there's a guy rolling video from the top of a cell phone tower that he's fixing.
How do you not see the guy on the cell phone tower right in front of you?
Look
Is
how
it AT&T tower?
it's it's a TNA tower. That's the cell phone. Anyway, the chief, I guess, asked the guy to resign. Go back to the letter. Go back to there's a letter. No, it's in the video. Go back to okay. So there's make the picture big.
All right, hold on. I'm trying to find it.
Just let it play right here. So apparently, the officer has resigned. And the officer sent a letter resigning to the police chief in Georgia where this occurred.
Oh, my gosh. Who was it? Do we know?
I said the guy's name is
No, but who was it? Like his wife or his girlfriend or something?
We don't know who the woman was.
Some prostitute?
We don't know. We have no idea.
Well, they each took separate cars because you can see both vehicles.
Right. But the point is... Stop the video right there. All right. Chief Harrington, I regretfully must tender my immediate resignation as a police officer with the city of Millen, Georgia. I am thankful for the opportunity to serve the citizens of Millen and will cherish my time here. Thanks again, Ben Thompson.
He was in his uniform.
He didn't thank the lady? I'd also like to thank the woman.
Maybe it was like a streetwalker he always stops.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
On top of the tower.
Can you see me now? Hey, listen, but another reason why I wanted to bring this up. Phone video is everywhere. People are rolling video everywhere. People can start recording within seconds. You put on a show, you put on a display, you're screaming, you're yelling, you're throwing a tantrum in a store, on an airplane. You're going to have a whole bunch of cameras recording your bad behavior within seconds. And TikTok is just waiting for 29 million views in 38 seconds. Unbelievable.
I'm just raising my children to know there are cameras everywhere, watching them at all times.
That's the point. Cameras are everywhere. This is ridiculous. You ready? Guess how much the oil can in The Wizard of Oz just sold for?
Oh, for the Tin Man?
The oil can for the Tin Man in The Wizard of Oz. Guess how much that tin can just sold for? The actual tin can prop from the 1939 movie Wizard of Oz.
I mean, I don't know, $20,000?
$250,000 probably.
It was.
Exactly right.
Yeah,
What?
exactly.
Exactly right. I was
Right on
about
the
to.
nose.
I was about to whip out the.
I read the story. I'm ruining the show today.
Yeah, this is what happens.
Did you
when don't have
really?
your phone.
Did you really read the story?
Man, I'm going to ruin the show whenever I get the chance until I get my phone back.
MJ takes his phone. Instead of giving a couple of joke answers and we
Nope.
build to it a final answer,
Nope.
let's give it out.
I know how it goes. We should usually say a lower number, blah, blah, blah. Nope. Giving it right out.
Even I started, I don't know, I'd say 20,000, hoping you'd say, no, that's crazy. At least 40. And we go back and forth for 30 seconds.
That would be so funny.
But no, it's not how this segment worked.
Tin Man's oil can went for $250,000. Highly sought after. Went up for auction via Cruise GWS auctions. It was expected to fetch around $200,000. Ended up bringing in another $50,000.
Man.
Come on, is
it the real one?
It's the real can. It's the real one. It was used in the filming of the 1939 classic The Wizard of Oz.
If it doesn't make the sound that it makes in the movie, I'm going to be mad I paid that much. Because in the movie, isn't it like...
No, I think that's the Tin Man squeaking.
No, that's the Tin Man's thing.
I think the oil can was like...
I think it was more of a...
That's actual audio from The Wizard of Oz.
It better sound like that.
How much money did they get for the noose of the
hanging midget?
Hanging dwarf?
That is not true.
That's what I would want.
That is a false story. That is not
It's
true.
only in the black and white version.
If you're gonna,
It is not true.
You can see a dead midget hanging.
If you're going to own Wizard of Oz memorabilia, there's two things you need. One, the red shoes. Two, the noose that hung the midget. Those are the only two pieces.
Not the red shoes?
All right. Coop, listen
By the way,
listen to the whole show.
those red shoes, those also, I think, went for a lot of money at auction like some years ago, if
That
I'm not
makes
mistaken.
sense. I mean, that's
Yeah.
the movie.
Hey, guys, guess what time it is? It's time for news from... Oh, yeah.
All right, so we're on vacation last weekend.
Yep.
We're on spring break. You're over
Yep.
in Egypt. Froggy's in his backyard. Roxanne's in Colorado. I'm on a cruise. And Coop sends us a picture to the group text of welcome to the villages. And
I
he's
saw
like-
that. No, that popped up.
And he's like, hey, I'm slaying my vacation, living my best life, or whatever he said.
Oh, look at this smiling mugshot from Samantha Ann Apaquian. What did... By the way, this is very out of character. This is in the villages. Samantha Ann Apaquian is 26 years old.
Well,
What? That's not allowed.
Some of the old people live with their adult children.
Well, listen, the fact of the matter is that she's not a Villages resident. This was in the Villages News, which, by the way, I think could be my favorite news website these days, thevillagesnews.com, because of all of the amazing stories of, like, drunk 70-year-olds smashing golf carts into cars and,
So good.
you know, all kinds of drunk golf cart drivers. Listen to this. Samantha Ann Apaquian, 26. She's of Wildwood, Florida. And family members, they were drinking Friday night at Cody's Original Roadhouse in the Villages.
Cody's is a good place. There's a couple of them still around.
Yum.
They were drinking, and obviously drinking a lot, at Cody's Original Roadhouse Grill.
Is that where you throw the peanuts on the floor?
Yeah.
This is Friday night.
Awesome.
But then after Cody's, they went to a woman's house in Lakeside Landings in Oxford. According to the police arrest report from the Wildwood Police Department, once they were out of the restaurant and at this home, they continued drinking. Oh, you think? Then a fight broke out. One person spilled a drink on the floor because, well, there was an argument. Drink got spilled. Then there's a fight. Apaquian, the woman, the 26-year-old, began yelling at the guy and started getting in his face. The man told Appiquin to back up and leave him alone. She did not. Got into his face. They went outside. Argument escalated. She struck the man in the face with her fist multiple times and then bit his nose.
Oh, it's the best.
Gets into his face and bites his nose.
That's animalistic.
Yeah, to bite a nose, man. That's pretty savage.
I mean, that is, can you imagine at the times of COVID, you're biting people's noses?
Imagine if they're a person whose nose got bit.
You are such a Fauci. In the time of COVID, you're biting people's noses.
Excuse me, man.
That's a real Fauci-ouchie over there. All right, so the guy described as her brother-in-law
Oh, geez.
attempted to separate the pair, but the brawl continued until the cops arrived. They were still fighting when the cops arrived as the brother-in-law tried to de-escalate, but then it got even worse. The man suffered a swollen lip, scratches on his face, neck.
How's his nose?
Left side of his eyebrow swollen. His nose had skin bitten off.
Oh, he looks like Michael Jackson.
My God.
What if I told you, MJ, the story you just read is not the most horrific thing on the Village News site? Right
Oh, you have something to top that?
Oh, gosh.
So the story isn't that great. Somebody gets arrested for taking an Uber when they were supposed to be confined to house arrest.
Right.
All right?
Okay.
He was confined to house arrest because he beat up his mother, and then when he called for bail money, he called his mother, and now it's a double fine. The mugshot
Oh, my God.
is the most... His name is Robert. Oh, I'm sorry, Scott Robert.
I want to see.
Scary.
Oh, my
I want to
God.
see.
Oh, my
Looks like the character from the Goonies.
And his
Oh,
name is
ready.
Scotty Fudge. MJ, this
Oh
is the
my
most horrific
God.
mugshot I've ever seen. I just stumbled upon it live.
All right, folks, sometimes the story is not that good, but the mugshot is just All right, Coop.
Oh, my gosh.
All right,
It's
Coop.
the most amazing thing I've ever seen.
This
will become my new Facebook profile
All right,
picture.
Coop, you got to get this mugshot up.
I think he has alopecia.
All right, go back to the story.
All right,
go back to the story.
I have the story. It's going up right now.
Oh my God, folks!
Is that his left pupil going way off
I
to
don't
the
know.
left?
I don't know what's going on.
I don't know how to get back to the story.
No, just hit the back button, dude.
He
hit
did
the
look
arrow.
like Sloth
Where's
from
the arrow?
Goonies.
Right there.
Okay,
Hit
I'm
the
sorry,
arrow.
sorry,
Go
sorry.
back. All right.
Yeah,
so
so
the
the
story.
story, the story kind of sucks.
The story was son in more hot water after calling mother seeking bail money.
So he gets arrested for driving or riding an Uber when he's supposed to be on house arrest. Who do you call for bail money? You call your mother.
Mom.
Well, he's on house arrest because he beat up his mother last year when they left at Beef O'Brady's restaurant in Mulberry Grove Plaza in the Villages.
I got Beef O'Brady's. I've got Cody's Roadhouse.
So the judge says, hey, stay away from your mother. Don't contact your mother. He gets arrested for taking an Uber. First person he calls his mom. He breaks two laws.
Mom, I need your help.
The hell with the story. You've got to see this mugshot of
Who
this
does
guy.
he look like?
All right,
How much does he weigh?
1,000 pounds?
I have never seen a guy this wide.
His left eye is almost in the back of his head.
I've never. The whole package, the whole picture on this guy. All right, Froggy can't stop laughing.
His name is Scott Kirster, and his nickname is Scott Fudge.
Oh,
is
boy.
that the name you want to go into prison with?
All right, listen. You got to see. Is it up yet, Coop? Is it on our website?
Not yet. I'm still working on it.
He's going to need a couple of minutes.
Saw it.
Give us a few minutes.
It's taking just 5 minutes alone to download the picture because the guy's so big.
Yeah.
All right, we'll have the mugshot up in just a bit at mjmorningshow.com. All right, I want you to headline it: the mugshot of the millennium. All right, the mugshot, not the year, the mugshot of the millennium. All right, that's our headline. So look for that. We'll have it posted in just a bit. Fester, you say that I have got to watch. Is it Netflix?
Yes.
Oh my God, you're like Mr. I gotta tell everybody what to watch on Netflix. All you do is watch TV. You realize that? How much TV do you watch? What's the new show?
I just finished watching Inventing Anna, but over the vacation I watched Bad Vegan.
Oh yeah, I saw you text me that.
There's a lot of great reasons to watch it. One, it's a crazy story. Two, it has some things I think you will be very interested in.
All right, hold on to that thought. Fester is making a demand that I watch Bad Vegan. All right, can you give me some details when we get back?
Sure.
All right,
Can
hold
you
on.
give us the deets?
Hey, I got Hollywood Dirt coming up. Also, there's a stabbing here in Florida over an argument regarding a movie. And folks, I don't know if this individual who's made a lot of movies, I don't think that this actor's ever made a good movie. I don't know, maybe the argument was over this. All right, hold on. All of that next on the MJ Morning Show here on Q105. Oh, and I got to get Michelle on the list. Michelle on the phone because Michelle started out with Wordle, but then Wordle wasn't challenging enough because, Michelle's pretty smart. Hang on a minute. Hey, Coop, I think I just picked
Wordle's too easy for Michelle? Really?
All right.
Let me dial her up. Hold on.
So I pulled up today's Wordle.
Yeah.
And, Froggy, have you ever played Wordle?
It's too easy.
Have you played Hurdle?
What's that, Rox?
It's just you hear the music and show, and then you have to name the artist in the title.
Oh, Kim told me about that one. That one's fun.
Hold on, what's that one?
Hurdle.
It's like a note. It's just like Wordle. There's only one that goes out a day, but it's a musical note from a popular song.
How is my sleeping beauty this morning?
I'm not sleeping.
Oh.
How is my awake?
Whoa, what are we supposed to think? You'll be awake at this hour?
How is my awake beauty this morning?
I've been awake since 7.
Wow.
Well,
Look at you.
What have you been doing since 7 o'clock?
Well, I discovered MJTV.
Just
You
now?
just now did?
Wait a sec. You're my wife, and you just discovered MJTV?
Yeah, on my phone, I can just, boop, and then I just get to watch you on the screen. It was very funny this morning, by the way.
Did you happen to, by any chance, see Froggy's phone get locked inside?
Yeah, he owes me $60.
Well, by the way,
It's not Froggy's fault.
It's still
Yeah,
working.
what do you mean?
It's still working. It's still locked. By the way, Froggy, your phone opens up in 43 minutes and 20 seconds. 19, 18, 17.
I'm finding all kinds of things to do.
Folks, if you did not hear what happened, Michelle, why don't you describe what you heard on the air this morning?
Well, you confiscated his phone and put it in the lockbox.
I put it in the kitchen safe, which was a gift from my lovely wife, Michelle, to me for my birthday. And Froggy, after I put his phone inside the kitchen safe, which apparently this was on Shark Tank, it is a heavy-duty, heavy plastic box. And you put an item in there, and you set the timer. You can set it for days, hours, minutes, or seconds on how long before the box actually opens up. And then I put Froggy's phone in the box because Froggy has been out of control. Froggy has been ridiculous on the phone since we brought the show back. And you're constantly doing business other than the show's business during the show. So I
still make my little jokes.
So Michelle had this gift for me, and I just thought of this. I'm like, oh my God, I have this sitting in my office at the house. I'm going to bring it in. I'm going to put Froggy's phone in the box every day at 6 a.m. I'm going to set it for like 3 hours and 50 minutes. So at 10 minutes to 10, you can get your phone out of the box. So you're not working on spreadsheets during the whole damn show. So I put
taking money out of my mouth.
I put Froggy's phone inside the box. And then Froggy proceeds to take the box and starts bashing the box against the corner of a desk in here, a credenza, and dents the whole wheel.
That didn't work.
It did not open the box, by the way. Froggy's phone is still inside the box, and it opens up at about 43 minutes past the hour. So about 41 minutes from right now is when this sucker is supposed to open up.
But see, the problem is that then I wanted to text him about how funny it was when he smashed the fan. And then I wanted to text him to find out why his kids call the girly thing the Vanessa. But I couldn't text him because the phone is in the box.
Phone's in the box.
You could text Kim, luckily, and figure out that.
Hey, did you see him smash, Michelle, did you see him smash the fan on the air?
I didn't do that.
Well, did that come across clear on MJTV?
No, I didn't do that. That wasn't me.
It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
Right.
It wasn't me. I can just see. So Ted's going to walk in here and see the smashed fan and say,
well,
nope.
Well, he's going to be unhappy.
Oh, man. Well, listen, Ted is kind of moody. You don't know which Ted you're getting on any given day.
Well,
Ted's kind of up and down, So I think he's going to be pretty down about the fan getting smashed.
I didn't do it.
think so.
You pushed me to it, man. I told you.
All right, so Michelle, are you giving a ringing endorsement for MJTV?
I am, because it was very funny.
All right. And for those that missed what happened, our whole live stream, first of all, the whole show is streamed every day live video with multiple cameras in studio at mjmorningshow.com. It's MJTV at mjmorningshow.com. You can watch the show live. But then, hey, Coop, how does it work? Can you go to our YouTube feed and you have to wait till the show ends and then the video is available to watch anytime during the day?
When the show ends, the stream also ends. It takes us a couple minutes to populate onto YouTube, but it doesn't take that long to go on YouTube.
Yeah, so you can watch us streaming live or you can watch the replay of the stream anytime during the day or for days or weeks or months to come.
You know what you could do too?
What?
If you go to the stream You could rewind and watch.
You
stuff.
can rewind as well.
Yeah.
During the actual show?
While we're live, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
that's great.
So you can go back and watch it right now.
MJMorningshow.com/MJTV. I made it easy for you with a little slash there.
And you can make comments, I guess, which I didn't make any comments, but you can read all the comments that people are making.
Why didn't you make comments?
Why didn't I?
Yeah.
Oh, because it says my name, I think, so I didn't want anybody to see my name on there.
What?
Oh,
You
no.
did not
asking questions.
Guess what? It's okay for MJ's wife, Michelle, to watch the video stream and comment.
It was very distracting because, see, I woke up early this morning at 7, and I was like, oh, I'm going to get up and do something productive. And then I discovered the MJTV, and then you can't do anything while you're watching the MJTV.
Can you? How did you discover it? How do you stumble across MJTV, a feature of our show since like January 10th? How did you just stumble on it?
I don't know. I did, but now you're propped up on the pillow next to mine. I can just watch you.
God,
and then sometimes I see Roxanne, and then see Festa, and then I see Froggy, and then I see you.
All right. Could you tell that Froggy was trying to take out my legs on the air?
Yeah, put the audio up here, MJ. Here's the video.
So you lock your cell phone up so you stay away from it.
I think it's for food. I think it's like the kitchen box or something. But I'm like, Michelle gave me this for my birthday.
This is
I'm like,
recorded.
I'm going to put Froggy's cell phone in here every morning.
No, you're not.
At 6 a.m., I'm going to require Froggy's phone. This is the replay from this morning, folks. And it's going to be set for like 3 hours and 50 minutes.
No, you can't. I have a meeting.
All right, so here's the deal.
At 9.
All right, what time is it? So it is now. It's 7:43 right now.
MJ.
All right, so that's we're back out live now.
Yeah.
But the stream sounds great.
It sounds exactly like on the air.
Sounds like you know what? I can leave right now. Just put that up.
Yeah, just do that.
All right, here's the flip out. He starts flipping out.
All right, here's the flip out. TV. So you can see this right now. If you want to look at the video
This is when I
later,
go
if you
under?
can't watch live right now, you can watch the video later. If you go to and then you go under the counter, and Fester's trying to restrain you, and then you try to take my legs out.
It kind of looks like a scary movie because all of a sudden you just get pulled under the desk.
I know.
It's like Jaws is pulling me underwater.
Yeah.
You're gonna need a bigger radio station.
I'm going live now.
You're gonna need a bigger microphone.
Live.
All right. So now
Fester, you're
now
terrible.
we're out live, which will have a little bit of a delay, though, right?
Yeah, it'll take a second to populate. But yeah,
Yeah,
it's like a 15-second delay.
Gotcha. All right. So, hey, Michelle, the real reason why we were calling you is, did you give up on Wordle?
No.
All right. So, wait a minute. Are you doing Wordle every day?
Oh, I do Wordle every day.
But I thought you said that Wordle was not challenging enough for you, and that's why you sought out that the hard one.
Yeah, I mean, look, I do Wordle because we do Wordle as a family, and then we all share the Wordle, our success, like on, how quickly we got the word.
And who has the record for the quickest?
I don't know. It might be Chloe. She might have gotten a word like in the second guess.
Yeah, I have 1, 2, one answer in the second guess. Most of my answers are 5 or 6, 4, 5 or 6.
Yeah, Chloe actually gets 2s and 3s, apparently.
Well, she got that really hard one. I think she got ulcer, like in the second guess. Which
My
was
God,
really
is she
weird.
okay?
She doesn't. No, she doesn't have an ulcer.
Oh, what are y'all talking about?
See,
She doesn't have an ulcer.
I had 2.
All right, so Michelle, this is why I'm calling you.
Why?
It seems like a lot of you are cheating at Wordle. According to a new study, people are cheating. What is the purpose of cheating if you're playing a puzzle to challenge yourself? Why do you want to cheat?
I don't know. I don't know. I
Stats.
don't know who's doing that.
Michelle, it's for stats.
Oh,
It's
is it real?
stats.
Oh, that's just so stupid.
And also, I mean, because after you solve a Wordle puzzle, it tells you your stats, and
Yeah.
it tells you how long your streak is. And if there's a word like for example, today's word, I'll tell you right now,
don't tell me what it is.
Hold on, I'll tell you right now, I did not get it. I did not get it. But I got the first 3 letters of it, and then I go through other words that would fit, and I just ran out of.
What's the first 3?
I can't. I don't want to say.
Just say it. Who cares?
Don't give it out on the air.
Oh my God, what's going to happen? The Wordle police going to come in and arrest us?
No,
Are they going to Wordle arrest us?
Hey, Froggy, people take this
I don't
seriously.
care about them. I want to know the first 3.
you don't-
Serious business, this Wordle.
It is.
Oh my
All right, and then
God.
Michelle,
Hurdle.
all right, now what are hold on? What are all the ones that you know of, and what are they about?
Okay, so there's Wordle.
Yep.
Then there's Worldly. There's Globally. There's Nerdle.
What does Nerdle do? What is Nerdle?
Oh, that's a math one. That's really fun.
What's the cursing one?
There's 2 of those, Loodle and Swirtle. And, yeah, I think that's it. And, I think those are all the ones.
And then what's Fess? What was the one you mentioned earlier?
I said hurdle.
Yeah, Roxanne mentioned hurdle, which is musical tunes.
So you hear a couple notes, and then you have to identify the artist.
Julian loves that one.
As in herd, as in H-E-R-D,
H-E-R-D.
hurdle. Gotcha.
He's very good at that. The kids both they're very good at it because they know a lot of old music and they know the new music.
Well, should we do a hurdle on the air right now? Can you bring it up?
Yeah, bring it up.
H-E-A-R-D-L-E.
Bring up a hurdle. See if we can play it live on the air right now.
Daily music intros game.
And then, Michelle, what is the really difficult one that the British...
Wait,
what is,
I just thought of another one.
what?
There's one that does the movies. So like it plays like a clip of the movie, and if you can or shows a scene from the movie,
Right.
and then you can try to guess the movie, and then if you can't, then you keep advancing it. It gives you like another splice of the movie. I haven't played that one
How
yet.
do they get the rights to all these movies?
Let me guess. Is that Myrtle?
Myrtle?
I don't know.
All right,
I
so
don't know. I can't remember.
I'm on hurdle.com. H-E-A-R-D-L-E.
All right, can you play it?
I'll find out.
All
Here
right,
we go.
let's play it. Let's hear the clip.
Let me close a
Both
couple
one
windows
that-
here.
All right, play the clip.
Close a couple windows. Here we go. Here we
Go,
go.
go.
I saw sign.
Ace of base, I saw sign.
I said
Ace
it
of base,
first.
I saw
Yeah,
sign.
I got
I
it.
said it first.
I know you didn't say
all
it
right,
first.
Rewind the YouTube.
Rewind the YouTube.
I said I saw the sign.
I saw
I
sign.
said
Ace,
That's easy.
that's easy. Ace of base, I saw. I mean, that was so easy.
I said it first.
Okay.
Hey, Michelle, did you hear it? Did you recognize it?
I did. I heard it and I recognized it. And you know what? That's one song Julian probably would not know.
So I have to type in Ace of Base.
Ace of base,
What does it ask you for?
How
Ask you for the
easy.
title of the song. I think.
Could they pick an easier intro?
I open up my eyes, I saw the sign.
You should stop that.
Okay.
Yeah, that one's. I didn't.
You
think
guys
it
are
was gonna be-
wrong. You guys are wrong.
What?
It's not I Saw the Sign.
It's all that she wants.
It's
is
Ace
another
of
baby.
Yep, it's the other Ace of
it.
Base
Yes,
song.
in your face.
wait a second.
Oh, Ace of Base.
Oh my! It was all that she wants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. So, all right. So
yeah.
we got today's answer.
Yeah, we did.
And then it plays more of the song.
So, but we were wrong. It was Ace of Base,
No,
but we had the
I
wrong.
was correct.
What do you mean you were correct?
Go back and play the YouTube
right.
again. I said all that she wants.
All right,
No.
Yes, I
Mich-
did.
Michelle, hold on. Before I move on, turn all the music off. Turn everything off.
Please.
Turn everything off.
Yes.
All right.
What?
So, what is the really tough, like really genius level word game that you're playing? What is that one called?
Semantle.
Semantle, and it's SEMANTLE.
Why do they all have to end in LE? I hate that.
I like Nestle Crunch.
It doesn't work. It's not an old.
I want to eat NESTLE. That's what I want to eat right now.
We should all change our names to Oles at the end.
Yeah.
Froggle.
Hey, Michelle, let me run while I have you on the phone. Let me run a couple of things by you.
Sure, go right ahead. Shoot.
Did you see when you went through my pile of stories last night and you stapled them for me?
Yeah.
Did you see Hilaria Baldwin confirm she's pregnant and expecting her seventh child?
Yeah, yeah.
What is? Come on, you're a woman, Roxanne. Can you, Michelle, please talk about this? What is going on with Hilaria Baldwin, and which ones are they producing naturally? And don't they have?
Because they've
didn't
had surrogates.
They had a
before.
couple of. They have like what, 2 surrogate kids?
I know of one surrogate.
Wait a
Michelle, do you think she's like? I mean,
I think there must be a sickness there. I don't.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's. I didn't want to say as a guy. I didn't want to say that. But is there something mental going on here?
She does. We know she loves attention. And Michelle, like when we've had kids, like you get a lot of attention. People open doors for you.
I want to have lots of children.
Yeah.
Yes, I want the niños.
Please, niños and niñas.
How you say in your country, kids?
I want the little ones.
Niño, niña.
Didn't Alec Baldwin murder somebody a couple months ago? How's he in the mood to have sex?
I don't
Oh,
know.
it's been several months.
He killed a woman.
He's having murder sex.
So,
Oh, baby.
I took a person off this earth. I must create another one.
You find that humorous?
I don't know why I find that humorous.
Murder? You find murder sex
Yeah,
humorous?
I don't know, like grief sex.
What
I
am
find
I?
all that.
Oh, yeah, Alec, I love the way you have sex with me. We think about the murder.
What am I entertaining you? What am I funny? What am I funny like a clown?
I'm gonna shoot you with my gun.
There's so many emotions you can put in front of sex, and then
Oh, how do you say, give me the cucumber?
Yes.
Well, listen.
What is it?
Well, that's it.
Cucumber?
That's a famous thing. And for those that are listening and don't know the deal, Hilaria Baldwin was born in like Massachusetts,
Jeez.
and she faked being like of Spanish descent with an accent.
I want the cucumber clip.
And,
Jeez.
yeah,
Why don't you just call her by her real name? It's Hillary.
Hillary. It's Hillary.
Yeah, it's Hillary, not Hilaria.
Okay.
And then she names all her kids like Mallorca, and then she was on the Today Show. and she's such a fraud and a fake. She was working on some kind of summer cucumber salad recipe, and she says on the Today Show, how do you say
cucumber?
How do you say the cucumber?
¿Cómo se dice cucumber?
I mean, it's ridiculous. Coop, do you have the audio bite of this?
Yeah, I do. It's right here.
All right, play the audio. Roll it. Listen.
We have very few ingredients. We have tomatoes. We have how do you say it? Cucumbers. We have.
She's saying like, how do you
say in English? In perfect English?
She's speaking English.
She's about to say, how do you say in English cucumber? What she is mental. And then Michelle, am I not wrong here that announcing that she's got her 7th kid on the way? There's something wrong here, right?
Yeah, I just don't understand that.
How old is she?
38.
Well,
How do you
she's
say
young.
38?
Yeah.
How do you say 38 in English?
38.
No,
Bente is 20.
I gotta say that's gonna be my new thing. Anytime I can't think of a word, how do you say in English? You know, what's that thing called, MJ? You call them for a ride.
Oh,
you pick up the phone, you call them, the driver comes. In English, how do you say it in English?
Oh, the taxi.
Taxi, yes,
oh,
the taxi.
Yes, the taxi. The
yes,
taxi.
thank
Yes,
you.
yeah.
All right, so we're talking about the Baldwins here.
Yes.
Which ties directly into me telling you to watch Bad Vegan.
All right, now Michelle, hold on.
How does that tie? It's a bad title of a movie, then.
All right, what is Michelle's on the phone, and Michelle and I both collaborate on what we watch. What you got to make the pitch.
That's
cute.
Do we really though?
We do really though. Yes, we're a team.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. So
with a bunch of eyes in the middle.
You guys are the bad news.
Hey, guess
bears.
what? Hey, guess what? Your phone is still locked up for another 43 minutes.
It's all right. They're gonna get my tube then. It's okay.
I'm sorry, 33 minutes.
All right, Bad Vegan.
33 minutes for your phone.
Please tell us about this.
All right, so pitch Michelle and me Bad Vegan, and why should we should watch it on Netflix?
Okay. Oh, you don't have to pitch me. I want to watch it.
Yeah, Michelle and I, we talked about this while you're over in Egypt. How you say Egypt?
Yeah, how do you say it?
How you say it in English?
No. What is it, that thing that floats on the water? The thing that floats?
The boat.
What is that floater?
Michelle, that's funny.
So, what do they call Egypt
I was on the boat.
What do Egyptians call Egypt?
Egypt.
Okay,
Home.
I'm just saying, other languages call countries different things. I don't know.
All right, so why should I watch Bad Vegan?
I got started, and I could care less about veganism, and that's great if that's what you choose. But this is about this female entrepreneur who opened up this #1 crazy successful super celebrity hotspot in New York, where it was like the #1 vegan restaurant in the country. It was super hot.
You know what? I remember, and something she got like discovered or something happened, right?
It was like called like Food and Wine. It was a really simple name for this company. And it's the hotspot. Everybody's there. There's pictures of Tom Brady and Giselle there. There's pictures of President Clinton there. Everybody who's anybody went to this restaurant. And she breaks up with her boyfriend. Now she's single. So one of her top customers is Alec Baldwin.
Oh my God, really?
And Alec sends her the mojo. He wants to pursue something with her. He's very friendly with her.
Whoa. You mean like a relationship, or
how do you say?
Wait, hang on. Alec wants to have sex with her, or wants to get in business with her.
Alex was interested in some kind of relationship. With
How
her.
ironic that he's interested in a vegan, and then he ends up being with Hilaria, who can't say cucumber.
Wait. Well, that's funny. That's funny as well. But wait a minute. Hold on a minute. You're telling me that Hilaria Baldwin is cranking out kid #7 with Alec Baldwin, and Alec Baldwin was allegedly trying to do this vegan lady?
Listen, everybody might be into somebody before they're into the person that they have children with.
This is prior to.
I didn't.
He meets Hilaria at the restaurant. He's hitting on the restaurant owner, and she's thinking, oh gosh, he's a little bit too old for me. I don't know if this is going to work out.
Right.
And then Hilaria's
hits on him.
Yeah, Hilaria's 10 years younger. Boom. Now they're together. So Alex off the market. He's living his best life with Hilaria. Then he shoots somebody in the face years later.
Or how do you say that in English?
How you say Hilaria? None of this is hilarious.
But what's compelling about watching this? Why should I watch Bad Vegan?
Because then enters the guy. This other guy who's...
What guy?
The guy.
Without giving everything away, you really got to watch it.
Right.
He puts a wambuki on her.
She gets so manipulated and so controlled and so entranced by this guy's line of crap. It's amazing.
It's kind of like it's like another inventing on a Tinder swindle. You know, it's in the same vein.
It's in the same vein as Tinder Swindler, right? If you're into it's a 4-hour or 4-episode series.
There's a lot of similarities between Inventing Anna, between the Tinder Swindler, and now Bad Vegan. It seems like there's a lot of similarities.
You know what the message is?
What's that?
There's a lot of swindling people out there, and everybody better watch out.
What the hell am I doing wrong to where this guy, Anthony Strangest, could have swindled millions of dollars and I can't? Come on. Okay, the other tie-in, MJ, the other tie, when this Anthony Strangest, the guy in this show, when he was like in his 20s, he had a girlfriend or a wife in Manatee County. There's a local tie into. I'm telling you, it's worth for 4 hours over 2 nights. It's worth the watch.
So it's 4 1-hour episodes.
Yeah, roughly an hour each.
Well, it's okay, but it's 4 episodes.
Yeah, it's 4 episodes.
All right, Michelle. All right, let me run.
Watch it all when you get home.
All right, tell you what. Let's book it. All right. Can we have breakfast together this morning when I get home?
I'm hungry already.
What?
I'm hungry already.
No, wait for me. I want to have scrambled eggs with you.
I don't eat scrambled.
That's a euphemism.
Oh, see that?
All right, goodbye.
Bye.
Love you.
How do you like your eggs?
Bye.
I like mine over, something.
Over hard. She likes hers over hard. I like mine over easy.
Roxanne, did you just...
Hold on. What did you just say?
What'd you say, Rox?
What did you say?
Say it again.
I said bent over. I'm sorry, Michelle.
I like my eggs bent over.
You can't bend eggs
What's wrong
over
with you?
the table.
All right, Michelle, I'll see you in a little bit.
See, Froggy's joke was funny because you can actually fertilize eggs. But
oh my God,
bend over eggs.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, when we get back,
stay away from the dairy case,
folks. I'm going to tell you right now, there was a fight over a movie. This particular actor has been in a ton of movies. I have not seen one movie that this actor's been in. I've not seen any of these movies.
Really? There's been a ton of movies?
Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
This actor has been in, I think there are like 12 or 13 installments of this one character. I have not seen one of them. And there was a big fight. There was a stabbing over this actor's movie. Which actor, which movie, and I'm pretty sure these are all among the worst movies ever made. So hold on, what am I talking about? You will find out next and a whole lot more in minutes here on the MJ Morning Show on Q105. So This is Q105, of course, the outfield and your love. Seriously, that's one of Michelle's favorite songs, Loves the Damn Thing. Do you think Hey, Coop, do you think that Ted, our program angler, do you think that Ted would realize if we made a small change and if I made a substitution for the real Your Love by the Outfield song? What if the next time this played here on Q105, it went a little something like this?
Tampa Bay's Q, the greatest hits. Q105. Harry's meeting clients from far away, but they only see his wrinkles. He's gotta play it cool to seal the deal. Better find a way to smooth things over. If only Harry used some bounce to drive. Yeah.
What the hell?
He would be less wrinkly and winning at life.
You don't remember that? That was a bounce commercial.
I think that sounds better.
That was a...
I hated that. I've never heard it.
Hold on. You never heard that commercial?
No.
Wait a
Sounds
minute.
like the real song.
It's supposed to sound like the real song.
It's a parody of the real song.
It's a
is that what a parody is?
Well, just making sure you know.
It's a parody of Your Love for Bounce dryer sheets.
Harry's meeting clients from far away.
Harry's meeting clients from far away. It looks like a bunch of guys from Japan. You see this?
Harry's meeting clients from far away.
They look like very serious Japanese businessmen.
But they only see his wrinkles.
His shirt's all wrinkled.
He's gotta play it cool to seal the deal.
He's got to play it cool to...
What are you going to do?
We hear the words. I don't need you subtitling it louder.
He's got to play it cool to seal the...
We hear the song, and then MJ stops it and says the words we just heard some.
Better find a way to smooth things over.
Better find a way to smooth things over.
Oh, God.
Only if you use some bounce to dry. Yeah.
Smack him, Fester.
Anyway, that's great. Hey, Froggy, guess what? Your phone opens up in 12 minutes.
Hurry.
All right, so
12 more minutes. Froggy's kitchen safe box with the phone inside opens up.
MJ stops it and says the words we just heard.
What are you doing, Fester?
Wait, what's going on?
I just went to our live stream on YouTube, and MJ still had my pod up. Listen, MJ, people are commenting on the YouTube chat that they see Froggy looking down. Froggy is doodling during the show, okay?
I've been drawing for hours.
Yeah,
you know what I'm trying to do? I'm trying to make one of those things that you flip, a flip book. I've been trying to make a guy that waves, and it's really hard. I didn't realize you have to start from the back of the notebook.
Is that how you have to start?
Yeah, so I'm trying to make a guy wave.
So Froggy's been looking down all show anyway, and people are like, hey.
You are doodling like an animated Post-it note
of a man waving.
Look at here.
Oh, my God.
MJ,
I'm trying
How about focusing on the freaking MJ morning show?
Look here. On the comment chain, Deidre McQueenie says, that's her name, Deidre McQueenie, I see Froggy on a phone. No, you see Froggy looking down, doodling on a pack of Post-it notes.
Let me hold this up to the camera.
Give it to
Let me see this thing.
Give it to MJ.
So you've been doodling on a whole stack of Post-it notes, and then you're going to flick it like, ow!
Oh, whoa.
Take it! Throw it at me.
He's having a paper cut.
My God. Oh, there's nothing on here.
And then
I just got started. Look at the back, too.
Then Brad30 says, what phone is Froggy on?
I'm not on a phone. You bunch of rats.
They're doodling.
Yeah,
He's doodling.
I can't see Jack.
He's looking
on that.
down, doodling.
All right, so what movie, listen to this. What movie instigated a fight which resulted in a stabbing?
Now, you said there's like a series of these movies?
There's a whole series of these movies with this actor that plays a character. There's like 12 or 13 of these things.
What?
I've seen none.
Okay,
hold on. Coop's laughing. Why are you laughing?
Because these movies, they're so dumb, but they're so funny. I just watched the most recent one.
You've watched these?
Yeah.
Is it Fast and Furious?
No.
Wait, I have an audio daily double clue.
Is it like one of those Ernest or Mr. Bean type movies?
I think you're getting closer.
It's like a joke parody movie?
Getting warmer.
Ernest, I loved his movies.
Yeah, I mean,
You're getting warmer. Oh, wait a minute. It's your thighs rubbing together.
You know what I mean, Vern?
Thanks for looking.
Right.
Oh, I know what it is. No, I don't.
Well, I don't know.
All right, here's the clue.
I thought I did.
All right, so Coop, you've got an audio daily double clue. Audio daily double.
Jeopardy?
Are you ready for the clue?
Go ahead.
Hello.
Listen, I know the movie. Do you guys know what
the
it
hell
is?
is that?
It's very quick, but fans would understand.
Hello.
It sounds like
Trailer Park Boys.
It sounds like Andy Kaufman.
Should we have people call up? All right. So here's the audio bite. Hit it again, Coop.
Hello.
Yeah, it sounds like Andy Kaufman.
Is it
What movie series am I talking about that apparently that sound is from that movie that could be the worst movies ever made? There are like 12 or 13 of these things, and I'm about to get into a story about a Florida woman was stabbing her boyfriend after an argument over this actor's movie. So what movie is that? Hit it again, Coop.
Hello.
Is that the actor?
800, yep, that's the actor. That's the character. 800-990-1047. I have never seen any of these movies. Have I seen a couple of clips along the way? And if it's like on like Entertainment Tonight or something, sure. Have I ever seen any more than 12 seconds of any of these movies?
Play it again.
Hit it one more time, Coop. Hit it again.
Sorry, people calling in.
I know. I hit it. Play it.
Our phones are blowing up.
Hello.
All right.
I know what that is. I know what it is now.
Hello.
800-990-1047.
It sounds like Austin Powers.
I have never seen this actor's movies and this character as well.
800, I don't think so.
Some people think
800-990-1047. What movie is that? 800-990-1047. Now, Coop, do they all know the right answer, or are we getting some wrong answers first?
So far, it's all been correct.
So every line is lighted here.
If you know,
every line.
you know.
All right. Let me listen. It's the first call is going to get it. All right. Let me grab.
Take Michelle. Call 3. Line 3.
Line 3. All right. Michelle's on line 3.
Line 2
or 4. 4. My bad.
Line 4. Hey, Michelle, you're on line 4. What movie is this?
It's from the Medea show.
Medea.
Yes, it is. That is correct.
She says hello.
I hit it one more time.
Hello.
So is that like a catchphrase? Does Tyler Perry?
It's hello.
What, say it again.
Hello. Like hello, but hello.
Let me hear
it.
Yeah.
Hello.
Gotcha. All right, so you knew right away that was from the Medea series, right?
I know, because we're kind of obsessed with watching it, especially like during Christmas time when they show the Christmas ones and the Thanksgiving ones.
All right, so...
Yeah, they're holiday themed.
I mean, he's got a bunch of them.
Well, that's what I said. There are like 12 or 13 of these movies. I've never seen one of them, and I think they could be like among the worst movies ever made.
Okay, well, some people are really into them. I mean, maybe it may not be your cup of tea.
All right, now, Michelle, are they among the worst movies ever made?
They are, but they're also kind of like the best movies ever made. It's like a love-hate thing.
Yeah, it's a good bad movie. I have movies like that.
All right, so there's 11 of them. All 11 Tyler Perry.
No, I think there are more. I think. What's the date on your story?
February 25th of 22, so a couple weeks ago.
Maybe there are 11.
Did he just say he's done doing Medea?
All 11 Tyler Perry Medea movies ranked from worst to best.
Hey, Michelle, thanks for phoning in. You were correct. Tyler Perry and the Medea thing, okay?
It's like I love Adam Sandler movies, and some of them are so bad, but I still love them.
Here's the deal. The reason why I'm bringing this up. A Florida woman arrested after police say she stabbed her boyfriend in the chest.
Hello.
After watching a Tyler Perry movie, and they got into an argument.
But over what?
They were watching a Tyler Perry movie, which I read in the report had some drama in it, and maybe that may have instigated the fight, but overall it was just an altercation within the home. In the report, investigators say the suspect, Nauja Robinson of DeLand, seemed drunk and told them her boyfriend, who wasn't named, bit her first.
So many bites.
All we know is they were watching a Tyler Perry movie, and of course, it's got to be a Medea. Has Tyler Perry done anything other than Medea?
Yeah.
It's Medea, and he's
done
whatever.
He's done a lot.
He's done a ton of films.
He has his own production studio now.
Oh, listen, the guy's made a fortune. The guy's made a fortune. But the Medea, is it Medea?
The Medea franchise.
This is his old lady character, right?
Yeah. The Medea Homecoming is the 2022 movie, and it ranked as the best Medea movie yet. Better than Boo, a Medea Halloween.
Boo, a Medea Halloween.
You got to watch Medea's Witness Protection, though. That one's good.
Oh, my
Medea
gosh.
Goes to Jail, Diary of an Angry Black Woman.
Hold on. Coop, do you really watch Medea movies?
Yeah, I do. They're great. It's my level of comedy. Like, you just sit back and everything just happens for you.
May I recommend a movie that's actually funny as well? Larry the Cable Guy, Health Inspector.
I'll watch that one. Delta Farce was good. I've seen that one.
Very good. Larry the Cable Guy is very funny to me. And
he was good in The Tooth Fairy, too.
Well, we have a stabbing and we have a Tyler Perry movie. that's associated with the stabbing here in Florida.
If somebody gave me the option of watching 3 Medea movies or getting stabbed,
Froggy,
which do you take?
3 minutes and 37 seconds, Froggy.
I already missed my meeting,
3
so thanks
minutes
for that.
and 30.
Stop shaking it.
Froggy's cell phone's in the kitchen safe box. 3 minutes and 37 seconds until it's over.
Yeah, don't be pissed off that he's shaking the box. You smashed it, dude.
You busted my box, man. This was a gift from Michelle for my birthday, and you ruined it. Froggy's phone comes out of the box in about 3 minutes, folks. So you can witness it live on the air right
Missed
here.
a very important call.
Right. Hey, did you also see that the unruly passenger cases continue to go up?
Yeah, I saw that.
I mean, even with all of the publicity, the news stories, the people getting dragged off planes, arrested, duct taped, their faces duct taped to the seat back.
Getting on no-fly lists.
I mean, it's unbelievable. And I saw this yesterday that the unruly passenger cases continue to skyrocket here in the country. This is unbelievable. It's nonstop. Why is it? What is going on?
They just said the booze could come back too, right?
Well, a lot of the
They've come
airlines.
back. I had some on the last flight I was on.
I'm sure you did.
She smuggled it
Those
on.
little monsters of yours. That's the way you get through a day, is you get all boozed up,
Yeah,
right?
pretty much.
Are they going to back down on masks? Did I see that?
Hey, did the West Chase women pill up like the South Tampa women?
Fester asked a question.
Oh, I'm sorry. What was your question?
No, about airlines, and then we'll get to the different geographic regions, wives and mothers, and what they do and don't do. Are airlines going to back off of the masking policies? Didn't they request from President Biden to
no,
just like...
hold on. The airlines don't decide whether they're going to back off.
Didn't they request from President Biden to say, hey, listen, no more masks on planes?
A bunch of the airlines want to drop the mask mandate. And in fact, Scott Gottlieb, who was an FDA chief for, I think, 2 years, 2017 to 2019, Scott Gottlieb says that he predicts that the FAA will drop the airplane mask mandate beginning April 18th or around April 18th. That's when the latest mandate, the mask mandate on federal transportation or federally regulated transportation, that expires on April 18th. And then this former FDA chief said he thinks that the feds will drop the mask mandate on airplanes after April 18th. So, folks, that's That's like 3 weeks away.
Yeah, I was talking to someone the other day who was saying that he's still going to always have a mask when he flies. So there will be a lot of people, like even when they drop it, you'll still see probably 50% of the people probably still be masked
Guess
up.
what? I don't know if it's going to be always, but for the next maybe year or so, if they drop the mask mandate, I'm going to wear a mask. Listen, guys, I've been wearing a mask on the show since we came back on Monday from spring break. Why? Because I was in Egypt. Egypt is like a Category 4 danger country, according to the State Department.
And you're going to go back? You're insane.
And I'm probably going back in June or July with Julian. But seriously, out of courtesy for you guys, I wore a mask because I certainly was in some situations where I couldn't control things.
Are you wearing a mask around your house in front of your wife?
I am.
Tonight?
I am.
My God. No, you're not.
I am wearing a mask in the house because just in case I got exposed.
Now I'm thinking it's a fetish thing with you.
Yeah.
You think
are you naked everywhere else?
You think my mask is a sexual fetish?
You have a mask on your face and one on your weed?
You know what? You're getting really racy, Roxanne.
I think she's
You
right.
are.
I am. I'm not going around my
jock.
house nude
If
with a
somebody
mask
says,
on.
I want to do something as a courtesy to you, and that person immediately says, no, that's quite all right.
5,
Don't do
4, 3, 2, 1. It's open, ladies and gentlemen.
Give me
I
it.
can now remove. It's locked. Oh my God.
MJ, I'm going to kick your ass.
You damaged it. It won't open up. When you smash the box,
MJ, I'm going to break something else.
You damaged it. Your phone will not come out of the box.
All right, here goes your computer screen.
No, I'm kidding.
There you go. That's the way to do it.
It opened.
Give me that box.
It is open, ladies and gentlemen. Froggy's phone.
Give me it.
Froggy's phone is free from the box.
MJ, you are
Why is it wet?
It's not wet.
I licked
Was it humid in that box?
Let me see the box.
No. You've already wrecked it. I'm not going to let you wreck it anymore. Unbelievable. All right, folks.
I missed you, my baby.
I think that's it. I think we're done.
Look, Froggy's licking his phone.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
Froggy's phone has been freed from the box.
All right, hold on. When we were talking about eggs today, were you on a phone, Froggy? Somebody sent me a picture. Is this from today's show? Did you have a second phone?
You work things. What?
No, I don't have a second phone.
I don't know.
No, he only has one phone. Hey, folks, before we roll out of here today, everyone just stay put. Don't run out of here. Before we go, hey, this show has been a very active show. This has
so awkward.
This has made me very, very hungry. You know what I want for lunch today? I want PDQ. You know what, Michelle? Hang on. I'm coming home and we're going to PDQ.
Yeah, forget
That's what
having breakfast again.
Yeah, forget about the scrambled eggs. You know what? I'm coming home and we're going to hit PDQ for lunch. I want a crispy chicken sandwich, the best in America from PDQ, where everything is just made better. It looks better. It tastes better. What is that?
All right, you got to put my audio pod down. You can't keep it up.
Hey, Fester, how many times are you going to ruin the show today?
How many times is MJ not going to work his board right?
Well, I'm sorry. I had the computer pod up.
Okay.
Hey, listen, bottom line is, folks, you know the deal with PDQ. And you know, when you crave PDQ, you crave it. And like, I tell you, I crave PDQ. I think it's every day. But seriously, when you think about the PDQ, the tenders, the crispy tenders, and those homemade dipping sauces, and of course, the new PDQ signature sauce, when you think about that, it's a craving. And that crispy chicken sandwich, the hot crispy chicken with the amazing chunk of cold lettuce and tomato, it just doesn't get any better. Have I planted the seed, folks? PDQ for lunch or dinner with the family later tonight. 16 Tampa Bay area locations for PDQ. And Rox, was there anything that we missed today? Did you have anything on the list that we didn't get to?
No, we got to everything, but there'll be more stuff tomorrow.
Yes. Let's hope.
Thank you, Roxanne, for that.
Because there is a show.
Well, thank you.
That expert commentary.
There'll be more stuff tomorrow. You promise?
Are you sure?
You promise there'll be more stuff tomorrow?
Maybe.
We ran out of hours today. Tomorrow we have more hours.
All right, Coop, did we promote anything? Did we leave anything on the table today? Or we think
No,
we got
everything's checked off my list.
Man, this has been a crazy show today. This has been nuts. Folks, have a fantastic day. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Website is loaded, mjmorningshow.com. You want to see the whole Froggy phone in the lockbox? If you want to see that whole meltdown and Froggy freaking out, go watch MJ TV. It happened at about, 7:40?
I don't remember. I blacked out.
Yeah. All right, folks, have a great day. We'll see you back here tomorrow. MJ Morning Show on Q105. Let's be careful out there.
The Q105 app is your connection to all the big contests. Powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
Guys, are you struggling with ED? Well, I have great news. There's finally a treatment